Yo, yo, yo. Back again. We recording? Yeah, everything good. There we go. Full house today. Let me back up off my mic a little bit. But yeah, let's intros. Tavon, Tri-State Tip.
Jason, Tiger Helly 19.
Julian Smith on Facebook.
It's probably, how many Julian Smiths you think it is?
They gotta find him.
Well, my name is ultra common. It's Brian Smith on Facebook. But
Ooh, you the only black one.
well, that might be true. But you know, my picture is kind of unique with the purple background.
What's the no, their last name is Griffin. I was about to ask you what's the last name on Family Guy, but their last name is Griffin.
The dog?
Brian. I was about to say, ain't that the dog? Corey.
I don't want none of y'all following me.
All right, well, damn.
Yes, he does.
Damn.
He's sensitive.
I see you with that Selena shirt. Selena.
He wants all the followers.
Chitty bumba.
Yes,
What's up, David?
Oh yeah. We gotta get him here one day.
Yeah, shout out Dave Reed, #1 fan. But all right, let's start with movie and show talk. So I feel like every week we come here. Ezra Miller.
This guy.
Every week.
What he done did now.
Something that happened.
You didn't hear?
We all heard.
Mm-hmm.
So Ezra Miller
Nothing had this.
arrested.
Cap said, I'm checking out.
So
I'm done.
Ezra Miller arrested again. Stealing alcohol from somebody's house, I think, is what he got arrested for. I think it showed up as a felony too, or something like
Yeah,
that.
class
did?
A felony.
For
Yeah.
stealing alcohol from somebody's house. But so after that happened, some news came out about a couple different options as far as what they're going to do with the Flash movie. Apparently, as well, this summer he's been filming scenes in the midst of his crime sprees. He's been filming scenes.
He said,
I'm going to call it a crime spree. For him, it's probably just a misunderstanding.
They've been filming scenes, but I know, right? It would be crazy if he just kept running into like just awkward scenarios, and it really wasn't him. It's just like fate just kept saying, "Nah, we gonna keep bothering you today."
maybe we got the wrong Ezra altogether.
I gotta get something on camera because maybe he just like thought it was his bottle of alcohol and like picked it up and left, and they was like, "Nah, that's the 1952 Merlot or something," and they, but. So yeah, they got 3 options for the movies. Anybody remember the options? Go ahead.
The options were,
Out of all people.
I remember. The 3 options was they let him do an interview explaining his actions. They don't let him do press, or they scrap it. I say scrap it.
Ooh,
Why scrap it?
you done with it?
I'm done with it. Like, that movie's been held back, like, what? How many times?
But it's not that the movie's bad. It's just the bad
That's
person
bad.
involved.
Yeah, but
So why short all those people that worked hard on that, like
Well,
they did that to Batgirl, didn't they?
the camera crew and all. But yeah, but that's different. They don't have somebody out there being a menace to society.
And they also said Batgirl was scoring
horrible.
very well. Oh, sorry, bad. So
They said it scored the same amount as Black Adam.
Right,
They
and
said
so now
but they're not going to shelf. Yeah,
because The Rock probably
Yeah.
didn't put up money
Oh, yeah,
for
the
that.
60% joint?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they just did a lot of massive reshoots on Black Adam. from what I
They-
understand.
they added a post credit scene. That wasn't
And
there
so what
originally.
I'm thinking is that they're going to try to So another article that came out was that DC was prior to the Discovery came in, that they were planning a Crisis on Infinite Earths type of thing. And you know how they had the Black Superman with Michael B. Jordan. He had all these various other stories, characters coming through from probably different universes. Apparently Michael Keaton was supposed to be like the what's that patch Samuel Jackson
Fury.
of the DC movies and gather everybody from the Infinite Earths or probably something like that, and
I want to see that.
whatever the case may be. That was the Hamada going forward verse that they were trying to plan. It looks like all that's going to be scrapped now, of course, but I don't know how the new, because I think they're doing reshoots for Flash now with Ben Affleck. I heard.
Yeah, apparently it's a rumor going around saying that they may take some of the scenes Keaton did out of the movie altogether, and I guess they're going to put Ben Affleck back going forward. Well, apparently the whole big mystery was like what Tavon was saying was the Crisis on Infinite Earth, because I don't know how they were going to do it, but they were going to bring in like multiple variants of it. They was going to bring in some of the older, I guess, surviving people from DC to do some of the movies, or to do. It's going to be like one big thing, but the problem was they didn't even have a jumping point to really start it off with. Now you're hearing that they don't even know what to do with it. So apparently, I guess Keaton was supposed to film scenes with Batgirl that was supposed to have been like some more preluding to it. Aquaman with Aquaman 2, Keaton was supposed to have been it, but a lot of the scenes that Keaton shot are getting replaced with Ben Affleck right now. So
you're restoring Snyderverse, basically.
like I said, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily
Nobody
say,
really knows.
Nobody knows. And apparently, I mean, this is a deeper issue now, because now it looked like they're kind of resetting themselves, even though they're not trying to officially say it's a Snyderverse, but they're using a lot of what some of the Snyder nuggets or breadcrumbs in the film. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a full Snyderverse, because he's still not going to be part of it.
No, you're not.
But he's going. But some of the stuff that his influence is going to be in it. But at this point, who the hell knows? Because it's every week it's something new with them right now.
So going forward, let's say they keep the movie. He does either no press, some press, whatever. Is it at a point for DC where we can't really come back to like the hope that we had for it? How far out are we about getting excited for a DC movie again? Is it one thing that's going to change your mind, or is it something like you need a couple runs or something good?
I'm over the shit.
Yes.
To me, I'm good. Like this incident don't affect how I feel about if they drop something else. Like this is isolated to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Is you go ahead and put that movie out, let those people get paid that need to get paid, and move on from it. Because Ezra Miller's still gonna make money. Somebody's still gonna hire him. Unless he go to prison.
I don't think
he's gonna get hired. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think he's gonna get hired again.
Come on, how many people that's been in his position that did stuff like this? And
But consecutively
we've
like
seen
this,
them- yeah,
consecutively like
I
this.
just think the time
He
now.
was good.
it happens.
I just think the time now. If they shelf this movie, and if it's a $200 million, that's a $200 million hit that they gonna have to write off. That's a hard write off.
I mean, but they'll
They-
get the money back.
They're debating literally canning a movie that's done, money spent
Again,
off of his actions. Who else went this hard during a movie, not after something came out? Well, Winona Ryder didn't have nothing out.
Closest thing I can think of this shit is Charlie Sheen with
2.5, and what happened to
2.5
him?
men.
And what happened to
They
him?
replace him.
but
Didn't work.
Well, I don't think I can think of anything with the budget that high in this kind of film. You know what I mean? Because this is a
If he don't get his
superhero
act
film.
together after this, and if this movie don't sell, he done. He's
But
done.
Here's a problem.
I know people that got gunned for worse.
Yeah. But
Who were they though?
Huh?
Who were they?
I know people who just couldn't make a good movie, and they just stopped. Taylor Kitsch or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Abduction was dope though.
Who?
Yeah, you talking about Abduction?
Yeah,
You talking
Abduction was
about,
dope.
Jacob from Twilight.
No, him too. But I'm talking about the dude that played Gambit.
that guy.
He couldn't make a movie to save his life. Remember they put all that money in that Mars movie he had?
Yo,
Jason-
that movie's
Jason-
What was
alright.
that
John
movie?
Carter?
John Carter.
I like John Carter.
He didn't get a leading role in nothing else since then. And then he also fizzled out in that one with Rihanna in the Navy ship in the battleship.
Oh, that was
He
terrible.
wasn't even.
But they come on now. That's a board game.
They gave him
Liam Neeson
3
didn't say
projects.
that movie.
They gave him 3 projects with a lot of money. He couldn't do it.
To me, I think he took. Talking about him, he took the money and just went and made bad movies. That's not no mistake.
But I'm
of his.
saying,
they're just bad movies.
There's people that got what has Ezra Miller done? He's been he's been a whatever the word is. He's been a day player basically in the Fantastic Beast stories.
He was pretty much just getting his feet wet. And and building his star up. He just got high, and
he's not big. He's not
whatever's
Charlie
wrong with
Sheen.
him.
He's definitely not Charlie Sheen big.
Something's there. I think he got some of that ooh-wee. And he got his mind all messed up.
That's what happens when you go out there.
Yeah,
But
and he's young, he rich, and he can get all that stuff for cheap. So you know how that go. He just another. To me, they're like, oh my God, he's doing all these bad things. To me, it's like, okay, he's just another rich person that getting high or getting drunk or whatever's wrong with him.
Yeah, but who else get drunk and high and start kidnapping people?
You talking about the ones we don't hear about?
R. Kelly.
We Charlie Sheen.
we just hear about Ezra Miller just because it's attached to that film franchise.
I guess.
I just feel bad.
And honestly, it helps promotion because if they be like, okay, we're going to put it out there, but we're not going to have him do any promotion, and they have all the other cast out there, and they breeze over those questions, they still going to put that movie out. It's going to make a ton of money too.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because people love a train wreck,
We'll see.
a car crash. Everyone likes that.
If
stuff.
it goes straight to HBO Max, I can see it going straight to HBO Max.
It's whatever it do, it's going to do big numbers. It's not going to flop.
It ain't gonna do Black Panther numbers.
No.
It's gonna do
Batman numbers.
No.
It's a controversy creates cash moment. I mean, it's gonna make its money.
Big. We'll see.
However
we'll see.
they do it, I just think
I
ad
don't think so.
nauseum people are sick of his shit.
Now I don't blame Ben Affleck for letting him get shot. Good job, Ben. You all right with me now? Good job.
But okay. In other DC related, kind of DC related news, Henry Cavill, known as Superman in the DCU, is is reportedly in talks to play the next James Bond.
No.
I
don't have the accent.
He is British.
He's British.
He is British.
He's British.
Yeah. Remember he played The Witcher? He British.
He just hides his accent well.
No, because I'm gonna think about James Bond jumping off buildings with a cape.
My problem
Do-rag keep.
My problem with him is that
He's too big.
he's too big. He's too big.
You think so?
Yeah.
Bond is not big.
You'll see him walk into a room. I feel
He's
like
about 6'4".
yeah,
Like that.
I feel like he'll stick out too. He's not like inconspicuous at all. He's a big dude. Plus he put on muscle, so it's like
I'm biased, man. I'm a Henry Cavill fan, so I'm all for it.
I thought we was finally going to get Idris Elba for Bond.
I wouldn't
That's
be
what I
mad.
want.
That's what I prefer.
I wouldn't be mad at that. And
That's all
I remember
subject,
years ago when the Sony emails leaked and it was talking about Idris Elba possibly playing.
Yeah, his name was like top of the list.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why it's not now because they're like, oh, the name came out and whatever.
I mean, but everything else they said almost came true. They said they was going to do another Men in Black movie. They said they were going to do
21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street. Then they was going to do a
Yeah.
21 Jump Street X Men in Black movie.
now how do you think that would have worked out? They were going to
Yeah.
cross over Men in Black and 21 Jump Street.
Oh, that would've been- with
I
the
think it
same
would have been all
character?
right. Yeah.
It would have been dope.
I think it would have been all right.
I never watched none of the 21 Jump Street movies, so I don't even know how that.
Yeah, it was
I watched
funny.
the
Hilarious.
And I've
It was
only
funny.
Funny.
saw the one Men in Black, the first one. Yeah, I only watched the first.
Ain't it
one.
like 3 with Will
I
Smith?
only seen
yeah.
the first two.
And then there's one without Will Smith.
Yeah, I saw
Chris
I
Hemsworth.
saw the 3 with
There's
Will.
one without Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris
Oh
Hemsworth.
yeah, and Tessa Thompson.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I
It
never
ain't
saw
good
that
at all.
either.
It ain't good.
I ain't.
It's not
Nah, I didn't like it.
good.
But
was Liam Neeson in it?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe that's why I bypassed.
he
it.
might have
He
been.
wasn't it, right?
He might have been.
That's why I skipped it.
Yep, exactly.
Yo,
exactly.
That's why I skipped it.
Exactly.
He's
Liam
one-
Neeson ain't got no problems.
I personally have him. Me personally, I have him canceled. So
Yeah, I'm done with Liam Neeson.
Even though he admitted the racism inside of him.
That's why I'm done.
that's
with it, 'cause he
one.
admitted it.
That was one of those you could have took that to the grave, bro. Like you didn't need to let us
Speaking
know
of
that.
taking to the grave, we going way off topic with this, but it pissed me off so bad. Let me put my headset on. That chick, I don't even call her that chick. I want to say the B word, but that chick that basically lied on Emmett Till.
Oh, yeah.
not watching that
Apparently, she had a warrant, and it never got served to her,
And they won't
Yeah.
sell it.
and now they won't go through with it.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
They found it, and now they won't go through. They did the Supreme Court. Somebody judge or said, "Nah, just let it go."
Yeah, because they're saying that she's of age.
How old is she?
She old as fuck, but
She old enough to know
She
what
old
she
enough to
did.
die in jail, as she should.
Facts. I seen a video of them banging on her door.
I ain't even gonna say what I really want to say.
I'll
reading
say
that
it. She's an
pissed me
asshole for that
off.
shit.
Man,
'Cause
that's-
you gotta look at it. That woman's family went through enough off of a BS lie.
Oh, so it was a lie.
Yeah, basically the whole.
But
that whole
the
thing.
reason-
was bullshit.
That they said they never served the warrant was some bullshit, saying that that she'd been through enough or something like that.
Wow.
The reason why they didn't do it back
She'd been through
back in the
enough.
day, like her family's been through enough.
What
So
about
what,
Emmett
was it
Till?
right
Yeah.
after or
It was around
years?
the time. I got to look it up to see the time frame, but I guess everything came out that it was basically they basically know who did it and who was involved and basically got a synopsis of everything that happened. But she had a warrant,
That was supposed to be served to her, but
Correct.
They won't do it.
and they said her family's been through enough, blah 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 blah, and never served the
But my thing
sheriff's
is-
department.
My whole thing with the Justice Department is Emmett Till's family's been through enough.
They
Every
been
day.
through worse. He ain't here.
Mm-hmm.
He got dragged, put in
And-
the water. Oh, man.
And as much as I
nothing.
want to see that movie, I don't think I can
not
go see
watching
it.
it.
I don't think I could go see it.
I'm gonna go watch it just because I want to
wanna
watch.
see it.
I watched Just Mercy, and I was mad when that.
Just Mercy, Michael B. Jordan featuring
Stop.
Jimmy-
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson. Remember
baby.
that? Last week you said, "Oh, it was Brie Larson and Michael B. Jordan."
Because it
Remember?
was.
You don't remember that?
2 weeks ago. Remember?
You don't remember? I had to check you because you kept saying, "Oh, it was Brie Larson and Michael B. Jordan." I was like, "Nah, it's Michael B. Jordan and B.
Oh
Larson."
my god!
I do not remember.
So now
her.
I know how Tavon gonna act if we do a film and he the lead, but
Look.
we in there. He like, no, we ain't getting equal billing.
I
Put my
don't-
name first.
I don't remember her in the trailer.
I don't see how y'all can watch that movie.
But yeah,
I had
back
to,
to
man.
Emmett. I can't watch it.
I had
It's gonna
to.
piss me off too
I'm
bad.
You
gonna
watching
watch
it,
it.
Jason?
Huh?
I might take a half.
I'm
day
not
to watch it.
I'm not really a fan of black trauma porn
Alright,
movies.
cool.
Like I can,
And you know what?
because
There
I
is
go
a
down there and serve
statistic.
her myself.
There is a statistic on predominantly black movies being in a certain category. It's either a slave movie, a hardship movie, or whatever. It's only been about probably one handful of like positive black movies where they didn't have to go through some racist bullshit or they were not portrayed in some type of lower status or whatever. And I mean, I can get it. I understand that.
And the sad part about that is when we do uplifting movies, nobody goes see them, or it doesn't get the light of
Cause
day.
it's Tyler
was
Perry.
uplifting?
Yeah.
Come.
I can't do Tyler Perry. Sorry. if you're watching this, Tyler, nothing against you personally.
But
I
yeah,
used to like him.
Black
but-
Panther is one of the few movies
Right.
that
Yeah.
you
That I
know.
can name off the top. Yeah.
Like
And it was
it's,
some-
And Jordan Peele, his films.
Correct, and it was some old maybe '80s movie about like Mansa Musa or some like a king of some king wherever.
and somebody's supposed to be working on one, the richest king ever.
Right,
That's
right.
that's Michael B. Jordan and
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler.
Okay.
I mean, there's certain ones I watch, like Glory. I like Glory.
What about
Like,
Shaka Zulu?
What is that?
I've seen it. I've seen it.
You remember
I
Shaka
love
Zulu?
Shaka. Man.
I love Shaka Zulu, man.
Yo, somebody can send me that DVD, man. I'll watch
Just
it. Real
it's scenes and roots that make me go.
It may be Shaka Zulu that I'm referring
But,
to.
but Shaka Zulu, yeah, that's one of my favorites. Man. Shaka.
So real quick, who do we say? Idris Elba. I just want to finish this James Bond topic. That's who y'all probably would pick first pick.
I would.
That's my
For
first
for
pick.
James Bond,
Yeah.
if anything, if it ain't Idris Elba, you should get somebody. Because they normally cast him and make him do like 5-6 movies. So
Well,
it's
you
gotta be
talk-
somebody.
What do you think about Tom Hardy?
Yeah. Who's the other dude?
He's
they were saying?
British, too,
Charlie Hummel was another person they was
He
talking
too
about.
Australian.
Yeah, he's Australian.
Yeah,
He can't mask his accent.
he can.
Nothing.
He
It's
be
either
trying.
straight American or
Or he Australian.
Australian.
No, Was it Edgerton? No, that was for him being Wolverine.
Wolverine. And he's got the Kingsman. I feel like it's too closely related.
Yeah,
I think he's already Wolverine.
I love Kingsman.
We'll see. I think we'll know. Soon.
But she
I think we'll
said
know
she's
soon.
supposed to announce it soon, though. The broccoli lady.
Yeah, because
She keeps everything tight-lipped.
but you know what's going to be weird with Bond is how's it going to be relevant to today's medium though.
That's why they got to make it Idris Elba, because if you make it Idris Elba, we can get his childhood and the flashbacks on like how he got recruited into MI6 or whatever they're called. You know what I mean? And
How do you make it relevant to what?
to times now?
Times today, because I mean, if you look at it, I mean, the Craig story was more of like a personal mission. All four of them. If you really look at its core, and I think that was probably one of the better arcs of Bond.
But I think it also kept it updated, though. They hinted at the plots of him being, a relic in a modern technology era. We don't need these old. We don't need these old, old school spies. We got drones. We got all of this, and I think they hinted at that.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, okay, how they gonna make Bond like relevant to the times today? I mean, it'd be interesting to see.
What? Hold on, isn't John Boyega British too?
Yeah, I don't think he's ready
he
for
too
that.
hood?
I don't
He
think
too
he's
hood
ready
for
for that yet.
I think he may, on low key, he may actually.
He
do
could play
something with
a
it.
younger version of Idris Elba.
I think he can pull that off.
If they did flashbacks, I wouldn't be mad if they did a flashback as John Boyega.
Yeah, he was my dude in Attack the Block, though.
I think he is paying his dues now,
Yeah.
and in about 5 years, he's gonna be one of the dudes that's gonna be like, oh yeah,
He's
that's
he's under Michael B. Jordan. Like, he's not.
I
not
don't
too
think
far.
Michael B. Jordan's that good, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Michael B. Jordan.
Did you like Remorse?
No. I thought some of the action scenes were good, but the acting wasn't good. I think the black chick did way better than him.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Did you like the movie that him and Denzel did, or Denzel directed? What was it called?
It ain't came out yet. You talking about Letters for Jordan? Did that come out yet?
Yeah.
I think it
already.
did.
It
Nobody-
did? Oh, I ain't.
I don't think he got it. Honestly, me
bypassed that
personally,
one. I
That's a
didn't even
movie
know.
you watch with a girl.
I think he had a good part in Black Panther,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people are rocking with him because off of that role.
What about the first Creed?
Creed, Fruitvale Station.
He's got a catalog.
Fruitvale Station was up there.
I liked it.
But Fruitvale gets more acclaim because of the direction, not the acting. So much.
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Ryan
don't think he
Coogler.
got. I think John Boyega's better actor than him. This
Okay.
movie that John Boyega got coming out, I don't think Michael B. Jordan could do
You talking
that
about the one
with the bank.
the bald head?
Yeah.
joint?
He's a soldier, right?
He robbing a bank. It's a true story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's based on true story. It's Michael K. Williams' last movie, right?
I think so.
Who's that?
Mike
R.I.P.
Omar.
Oh, the crackhead that 50 you talking about?
No, I can't.
R.I.P.
I'm sorry.
Michael K.
R.I.P.
Williams.
That's why I'm gonna be drinking them.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
my God.
And when he did the irony, but he did the performance at DMX's thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
anybody else could have played that part
Yeah.
for DMX's memorial thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of looked like him.
He do.
When did he die?
He rapped.
I think it was last year.
Yeah, he didn't die that long after.
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe like 3-4 months after that, I think. Something like that.
Anything in movie, TV show news I missed? Anything that came up this week that I'm not thinking of? You guys
Sonic
wanna talk
3.
about? Sonic 3, 2024.
I still gotta watch the first two.
They good.
Low key,
They're good.
They
I
are.
know they are.
They're hands down the
Made
best
me feel
video
like a
game.
Yeah,
And I love
Movies.
Sonic, so I definitely got to see him.
I think the second one really got it though. The first one was real good.
I think they both. It made me feel like a little kid again.
Yeah.
Watching them.
It's one of them things you put on. I mean, you're gonna have fun with it. My son liked it.
Because I was definitely apprehensive just because of how
The
video
first
game-
drawing, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially after that, I was like,
They was
oh
about
man,
to
this
miss
thing
it.
gonna be.
Somebody said, no,
trash.
throw a little bit more money into that, please.
But no, yeah, they're definitely a pleasant surprise at how good they are. Like they're real good.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go on to a little bit of sports talk. So everybody's favorite player, KD, Kevin Durant, right? Now is rumored to be okay with joining James Harden and Joel Embiid with the Sixers. Being that we're in the Delaware Valley, it's a big Sixers presence down here. How y'all guys feel about him possibly joining the Sixers? I'm seeing a lot of shaking heads, but we talking about KD.
All right.
KD.
I'm a Sixers guy all day.
Slim Reaper.
I'm a Sixers guy all day. So if he did go there, I'm gonna be okay because I represent the team. I'm not really attached to the players, but I don't want them to give up who they would have to give up to get KD.
You got to give up more than that.
Who would you have to? You probably said Tobias Harris.
Pretty much.
No, I don't think
they
trade him.
They're not.
no
They're
way.
not.
Who's taking Tobias Harris?
It's gonna be Tobias Harris and Maxey,
Yep.
and
And
probably
Thibault.
somebody.
That's
probably
not
Thibault.
enough.
And just about every draft pick
And
until
about draft
2030.
picks and Thibault.
That's not enough.
I think it is enough. It's just I wouldn't do it either. It is enough. Oh yeah. So if everybody else that don't know, damn, she.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We got Predator 2 on in the background. We got some internal conflicts amongst ourselves about which movies ranked what.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little mad I just missed. I saw the end of it, but some suggested scenes happening. But let us know in the comments what's your rank of Predator movies.
Hold on. So what was y'all's? Let me hear y'all.
So I don't know if
I won't give
Jason
mine. I
changed his
haven't watched
not,
Prey yet.
but I think me and Jason agreed that it was Prey. Sorry, it was Predator, Prey, Predators 2, The Predators,
With,
And then
what's his name?
Adrian Brody. and then everything else.
Mine is Predator, Prey, Predator 2, and then whatever after that.
All right, basically what we got.
The same.
Prey number 2.
But like number 4 for me would be AVP because it's not Lathan.
Okay, yeah. I give it honestly. That second AVP is the worst. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? I thought the trailer is the best out of every one that they've ever made.
It had premise.
The trailers were dope. When the Predator came out the water and he was holding 2 aliens, I said, "Oh, I got to be there for that."
So Alien versus Predator 2. Sorry, Alien versus
Requiem.
Predator 2. Requiem is the least favorite. Before that is the most recent Predators movie.
Y'all got the
outside of
first
Prey.
Alien vs. Predator ahead of Requiem?
Yeah.
Wow, they are both bad.
Wow.
They are both bad.
It's not that bad. But I would have Alien versus Predator, and then that other Predators movie that came out a couple years ago.
With Adrian Brody? No.
No.
Boyd Holderbrook.
Yeah,
And
they
Peel,
were like
Kay and Peele's dude.
they were like military dudes that was in jail,
Mm-hmm.
and
And then the one Shane Black directed.
Yeah, when he came back. Mhm.
yeah,
And he messed that all up.
and then I would have as the last one Alien vs Predators 2.
I probably got the original Predator, Prey number 2. Not to say that maybe I can watch them back to back. I wouldn't be surprised if I switched to Prey being number 1.
And I wouldn't be mad at that just because how good that Prey was.
Part 2. I got that up there, probably number 3. After that, I didn't mind Predators, and that was the one where you had was like that. They captured all those criminals or whatever, quote unquote bad people. That's the one that had Foreman from that '70s show.
Yep.
What's his name? Topher Grace. I had that one right after part 2. Requiem definitely ahead of the first Aliens vs. Predator.
You know what's weird about the Predator movies? The sequels after that, they all had a good plot point.
They
It
do.
just was executed horribly.
So that would leave Alien vs Predator is the worst for you.
Between that, it's a toss up between that and that last
Oh,
Predator, the one that had the Predator suit at
What
the
the
end.
fuck was that called?
The Predator.
Yeah,
Predator? Okay.
because that was the one where they had the Predator dogs.
Yeah,
But that was a great idea.
But they had
Like
the
it's
Super Predator too.
all of them have these great ideas that I love, and then they fuck it up. Somehow.
Super Shredder Predator.
But I told y'all about
Shit.
I told y'all about the first AVP, right? And how I think it's 3 movies combined.
Why?
It's one part Terminator 2, because they show you all that stuff where the Queen's in the chains with the lava and the fire and all that. That's Terminator 2. And then you got Jurassic Park, because when the Queen's chasing them, trying to eat them as they're running away, it looks exactly like I swear they took the Jurassic Park footage took the T-Rex out and just imposed the Queen in there. And then, of course, it's Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. So once I saw the Predator and Sanaa Lathan running slow motion
That couldn't
and the
be-
burst of fire behind them.
All they was missing was the
That couldn't be Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. It had to be.
Oh,
Man.
All right.
oh Lord.
All right.
That's definitely Charlie's Angel Full Throttle.
But sorry, we went way off topic. We talking about KD.
Oh,
Slim
yeah.
Reaper.
Oh yeah, he
we'll
looked
get
kind of like
Slim
a Predator.
Reaper.
Yeah, no Sixers for me. But if it happens, yeah, okay.
You be all right.
We win a championship, I'm gonna still celebrate, but at the same time, I'm like, how did we get
don't like
here
it.
without that?
So where you think he should go?
KD,
Yeah.
stay in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I mean, if
he
he,
comes,
anything, he should go to Boston. They should take what was it Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart?
They don't want to give up the
draft pick.
pieces that they taxing for. They asking for
What?
Robert Williams. They asking for
No, they're not
Tatum.
gonna, you can't get everything you want.
Right though.
So
Well,
I
you
think
might
that's
have
what
to
they're
take-
realizing.
But y'all know, and we all from Reds area. Y'all know that Philly media, and Kevin Durant is one of the most sensitive people on the planet.
Every time I
That-
start to like him,
That media is going to be like on
Maybe
him.
that make him grow up too, living in Philly.
I mean, that media is going to be hard on
I just
him.
want a barbershop to take care of his head.
He'd be closer to the tri-state area. He might be able to get.
What is it? What is that, man? Like,
A chocolate eclair.
come on, bro.
I was going to say a crunch bar.
Like,
that too.
it is a crunch bar, but
Yo,
come on, you make
Yo.
that you got the time.
I
You
got
got the
a
time.
straight
You ain't got a
toupee.
9 to 5.
So we should tell Drew to cut his head, man.
Maybe he's one of those guys that he's just always training and he don't have time.
Look, he
He
ain't
got
lifting
time
weight.
to
He
he
not
got
lifting
time to
weight.
work that burner account. He
Yeah.
got time to get a haircut.
He not
Yeah.
lifting weight. He just straight balling, and you got time.
I mean, you know what I mean?
His ankles was ashy. What was the other thing? Remember, it was something.
Oh, yeah.
His leg was mad ashy. It was like lizard skin.
Yo, it looked like, like scales.
It was like scales. Yeah.
All right, but see, this is why I don't think it's gonna work. You can't have Embiid need the ball, Harden needs the ball, KD needs the ball.
They gonna work.
They don't. No, it's not.
It's gonna work. It's just they not gonna
It,
have a
it
bench.
didn't work in Brooklyn. It's not gonna work there.
They're not gonna have a bench.
I agree. We
It's not
won't
gonna
have
work.
the supporting cast.
And then
to
you,
go
I'm
deep in
not
the
giving
playoffs.
up.
Tobias Harris, I don't think produces enough.
It don't matter. I'm not giving up.
And to
Maxey.
replace Tobias Harris with KD, that's gonna put y'all over the top.
I don't think so.
I don't want to lose.
You don't give up
Maxey.
the young people.
I don't want to lose Maxey and
You
Thabo.
gonna lose pieces. That's what's gonna be
That's
a
what I
problem.
don't want.
Ain't gonna end up in a LA Lakers situation what they're going through right now.
Thank you. Look at the
Well-
Nets. The Nets had a young team. Took
And
the
they-
Sixers. What was that? 3 years ago.
Yep.
They was doing good,
And
and you
busted
traded
it
all
all
them
up.
people for that, and Harden not even there no more.
Nope. And you finna lose KD and Kyrie Irving.
Now I said everybody look at the Warriors. The Warriors kept their young people, just added KD. When it got time for them to get rid of them, they didn't hurt themselves. All they did was we'll take Wiggins. Brought Wiggins over there, and they still winning. They got a whole bunch of young people just sitting on the bench waiting. I wouldn't trade for KD. I'm sorry.
That's too much. I mean, if he's playing in Philly, I mean, it looks good on paper, but I mean, that media is him and that media. I'm telling you now, they are going to go at it.
It's more to me. It's more the fans. I think
Yeah,
the Philly fans
I was going to get to that next.
are harder than the media. I think the media got to go hard because of how hard the fans is. I think the fans will
True
chew you
indeed.
out.
The fans.
True
I
indeed.
mean, you say what you want to say about Philadelphia fans. I mean, they see
They're the
through a lot
worst.
of bullshit.
They're the worst.
I
They
mean,
some assholes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
at least they're
but
not
they go-
racist. I appreciate assholeness, but the racists like Utah and Boston, that's like they cross the line where it's like you just need to all right, square up. But what we sucking teeth for?
Somebody's Boston. They got a couple Boston teams.
So Boston not racist? LeBron a couple weeks ago said
He
he,
would
don't
never
like
play
playing
it.
in Boston because they racist as shit.
I mean, he ain't lying.
I know. I don't even been to Boston once, but it's
think-
the whitest town in America, and it look nice. It look nice out there, but the whitest town in America. I know some baseball players who complain about being called the N word from the outfield.
You
They-
get
they
that
sitting it-
everywhere, but it's
Yeah.
okay. It's
Utah and Boston.
But
Utah.
I
Boston's
think
the south of the north.
if Kevin Durant is to get traded, his best bet is going to Toronto because they got the movable stuff they can get rid of.
He's literally a man on the island then.
But yeah, is that the
Well,
market?
that's what
Is that
he
the big
want.
market that he needs? So
I think it's not up to him. I don't think he has a trade clause. Actually,
Nah,
I think
he
I checked.
don't.
He doesn't have a trade clause. However, if I'm Brooklyn, I'm going to try to trade him to the West. I would try to trade him to the West. I try to trade him to San Antonio.
This is like one of them rare cases where you should have never signed your life rights away.
I see what San Antonio or one of them outside the bubble teams can give me. If y'all can give me Brandon Ingram and some other pieces, and
Brandon
picks.
Ingram and who?
Brandon Ingram, maybe one of their bigs.
I don't think the money would match. They
It might.
They would have to get another team
Well,
involved.
Ingram makes like 28.
Ingram making some money, and if
Well,
they
he
give,
just signed that big deal.
yeah, so he making money.
Financially, I mean,
But see, me,
it
if I'm the
makes sense.
Pelicans, I hold on a year. Because they looked it good. They should have beat Phoenix.
But
But you add Zion, so you got to see what they do.
we'll see what Zion do. But I ain't got a lot of chips on him right
Don't
now.
he gotta stay under 290
He
pounds or
got to.
something like that?
Yeah.
He got to.
Yeah.
But I ain't got a lot of stock in him
No
right
more
now.
Chick-fil-A right for him.
If they ever remake Class Act, they're
He is.
boy.
Play my fraud.
But yeah, I would look at New Orleans.
I don't think they trade him this year. I think they wait the next year.
Yeah, I could see Kyrie going to
Oh, Kyrie checked.
They
To
already
the-
said
to Lakers.
that's basically about to be done.
at least by the trade deadline. I say they play it out the beginning of the season in the All Star game, but right before the trade deadline, they're just gonna trade him so they can get I don't know something for him.
Yeah, because they'll be people will be looking into injuries and
Right,
all that stuff.
right.
No one's worrying about that right now because everybody healthy.
Man, they start training camp in like 3 weeks.
Any team? Are y'all all Sixers fans?
No.
hell no.
Who you rooting for?
I don't like no Philly team. Sorry.
Who you rooting for? Well, who you think going to do good? Let's just say.
I remember we talked about it one of the first shows. I had to put my paperwork in with the Golden State Warriors a couple years
That's
ago
right, I remember that.
when they were really trash. I had to go ahead and put my paperwork in there.
Yeah, to get a couple years of
yeah,
tax returns.
Yeah,
in
you got
first.
to. You got to.
I got it.
Can't get them while they on top. You know, had to get it while stocks was down.
I think a sleeper team.
Clippers.
Clippers.
No. Dallas.
Are you talking about for Durant?
No.
Oh,
just
winning-
this
winning the
year
West? Oh, because the guys would be healthier.
with John Wall and who they had.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're a sleeper team. I think Western Conference Finals for the Clippers.
I love how everybody just keeps sleeping on Dallas. Keep it up.
He can't do it by himself.
Yeah,
He
good.
Luka need help.
Luka ran out of breath, man. He was like, "Yo, I'm
He
out."
brought him there. Like, real rap brought him there. To me, I think them getting the boy from the Rockets, Christian
Yeah,
Wood,
Christian Wood
was a
good.
nice
Christian
pickup.
Wood is good.
That was their problem.
It
They
is
had
good.
no big.
He
It
was
is a
like-
good pickup.
With,
And then they're going to get Tim Hardaway back. He can just shoot. Luka just needed people to space the floor.
Luka was looking like he was like, "Them would he please?"
The West is going to be good. I give
What
you
y'all
that.
think about
I
the
give you that.
Timberwolves?
But wait, the
I think
team I think is going to be
Timberwolves-
that's going
go
to
ahead.
take the West. And I like them because they doing hill stuff. Is Memphis. Memphis should have beat Golden State. If
Who
Ja Morant
who
didn't
did
get
Memphis get?
hurt.
They lost to Anthony Melton,
They don't need him.
but who did they get to
But
help?
you seen it, right?
I seen it. I
Before
seen
he
it.
got hurt,
We took his man's.
before he got hurt,
I get it.
they was killing Golden State.
They wasn't killing, but
He was. He was.
it was a
having
good
his way.
series. It was a good series. I think teams are getting better though, and I don't
Who?
think Memphis necessarily got better.
It's Golden State. And
You
Memphis
just said Dallas.
and Dallas for me. Top three.
I think Clippers got better.
I don't know.
I
They too
think
injury prone.
I think Timberwolves got better,
Yeah, they did.
and we'll see what Pelicans bring back with
Well,
Zion.
I see.
It's gonna be tough.
I
It's
see
gonna
the
be tough.
expression he was making about the Timberwolves, but that's only if Carl Anthony Towns can be like accept his. His
He wants to
ability
be a power forward.
Yeah, he can be free now.
Yeah,
So it's like does
he wants to
accept
be.
that
He
and-
wants to. He wants to be that. So
So
that
Timberwolves
defense-
can beat the Warriors.
I don't
defensively,
think so. No.
we'll see. But they gave Memphis trouble, didn't they? They gave Memphis trouble with Pat Beverly.
But Pat Beverly ain't there.
Yeah, and now they got a defensive stopper At the middle of the rim. So who like to go to the rim?
You said defensive stopper, right?
At the middle of the rim.
Hey, did you see what Dallas did to him that series, right?
Gobert. I'm talking
Every
about.
year in the playoffs, Gobert gets exposed.
But that's Utah. That's Utah as a whole. Utah got a guard and a defensive center, and that's it.
You know what? I'm surprised LeBron didn't try to go after Pat Beverly.
Because he don't need that.
Where's he
Honestly,
at?
he doesn't need
He don't
Pat
need.
Beverly.
He don't need the defense for him.
No, they don't need
Utah.
Pat Beverly.
In Utah.
You know,
In Utah. Yeah,
But they need a
but
defense
because they're going to try to go after Kyrie, and if Lakers get Kyrie, then I'm gonna look at Lakers different, and then we're gonna say Lakers in the mix.
I don't think nothing.
So I can't say
happen.
Dallas. I can't say that. It's gonna be good. I'll tell you that much.
The
Like-
East is like probably the easiest to pick from.
Well, the
right?
East got only
You
about
got
3
the
teams.
Bucks,
You got
Sixers, and what?
in Boston.
Boston.
Brooklyn.
It depending on what happened. I
Because
think
who they still have still in the mix.
yeah. So
The same team that got swept by Boston.
Well, they quit. They stopped playing. For
and they
real.
got Ben Simmons back, big body Ben.
Oh yeah, my boy. I
That-
forgot about my boy. Man.
That's even
know,
if he's
yeah.
playing.
Hold on,
Yeah, that's my boy.
when they said that the Nets had a group chat going,
I'd have left it
and
too.
they said once Ben Simmons, they asked Ben Simmons was he going to play. They said he checked out the group chat. I said that don't let you know what this dude is about. I
Y'all don't
know what
like
else he
Miami?
need.
Miami need to prove themselves.
And they just lost their best defensive player to us.
Yeah, they got to prove. I don't. I like Jimmy Butler. Honestly, I like him. I like his story. I like he put in the work. I watch his off season. He always put in the work.
Besides them fake dreads.
That the Predator dress. That boy. I don't know what he was thinking. Who else they said he was? He was
Like,
somebody else. They
them
said with
Tracy
them
Chapman
dreads.
braids.
Oh, it was Millie Vanilli. It was Millie Vanilli. That's what they said. It was Millie Vanilli.
He got straight.
Come on, Jimmy Buckets. Come on, Jimmy.
What about
Yeah.
what about the Hawks?
The who?
The Hawks.
What, second round and done?
Nah, yeah, they not it.
One
They
in
not
the
it.
first
I
round.
don't know, man.
Man, they may be a playing team.
Yeah, they're a playing team.
I don't know,
They're
man.
better than the Knicks, but they ain't the top four.
Anybody better than the Knicks.
And we can, us five can beat the Knicks.
Let's see what else we got. All right, so football officially back. Preseason went underway this week. I didn't watch any games. I saw my team, the 49ers, got a dub. Trey Lance threw five passes.
Trey Lance, speaking of that, he looked good.
He looked good.
He looked
good. We only saw him for 5 snaps, but out of those 5, he looked good. Got a touchdown, 4 for 5. So we'll see. But anything? Zach Wilson caught that L, right? He got maybe a torn
4
ACL.
weeks.
Huh?
They said it's 2-4 weeks. He got a meniscus tear.
Oh, meniscus tear.
But
They
that's
thought it
not
was.
it.
That's not as bad.
Yeah,
but
they
it's-
thought it was an ACL. at
It's
first.
still bad. It ain't as bad though.
That's bad for his
I
teammates.
tore my
mom.
meniscus.
They was talking about the Jets probably getting Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, he's gonna have surgery.
He gonna go somewhere.
Optimistic.
Why not just call Colin Kaepernick?
So
Why?
I think Colin Kaepernick's too far removed from the game.
How old is he now?
35, I think.
I mean, he probably got a season in him. And I thought Seattle was looking at. Wasn't Seattle looking at him hard this
They
year?
I would if I'm the Jets, I'd hit him up. Yeah, the Raiders had him out there.
Yeah,
practicing
he
or
may be
trying
too
out.
many years removed, honestly. And I mean, it's unfortunate. Obviously, I think everybody know what happened to him.
Blackballed.
But he may be too far removed.
He might be like how Mike Vick was when he first came back and playing for us. Like the moment he got a real hit, it was like, oh, I got to sit down now. I'm hurt, and he kept getting injured like right after that. So that might be with his, in the card for him, Kaepernick. But I'd give him a shot just because. You know what I mean? Just because I think he need another shot.
If I was one of those teams that at
Some
the
of the
bottom,
stuff, some of the stuff that with him, I'm kind of just like,
Yeah.
I side eye Kaepernick a little bit, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, get the dude a shot.
unfortunate situation. But anything else football for this
I'm
week?
100% number 9. So
Number 9.
Joe Shiesty.
no, well, not. I'm talking about Cap though, the original.
Oh,
Number 9. But Joe Chase, yeah. If you're watching this, Joe, I'm your number 1.
Kaepernick was 7.
Oh yeah, Cap. See, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was
my bad,
Joe
Cap.
Shiesty,
Yeah, Cap.
7. But speaking of number 9, yeah, that's my guy,
All right.
Joe Shiesty.
He coming. He didn't play, right?
I
He was-
actually
We
think
back.
we ran 3 3 backup quarterbacks. Which
Yeah.
would
Oh, he
be-
didn't play?
Nah, I think
Yeah,
he's
we-
like rehabbing a little bit or something like that.
Yeah, when
I
they showed
actually
him,
think it's not a fluke what they did.
no,
Now?
no, me either. But when they showed him driving
Nah,
in
he
the
good.
little cart, the little golf cart at the
When he was
practice,
racing?
yeah, I said, yo, he want to be involved so bad.
And then I think
What's wrong with him now?
I think
His,
no.
what is his ankle?
No, he had just
Yeah, the appendix.
He just had
Oh,
an appendix
yeah.
removed.
Appendectomy.
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 Yeah, that boy
I had an
good.
ex girlfriend that had an appendectomy. That's a whole other story though
That boy
for
good.
another time.
Serena Williams is retired. Sorry, her word she used is evolving away from the game. She doesn't like the word retirement, but she is stepping away
lady.
from tennis.
This year?
Yeah, I
After
think
the
she's
US
done.
Open.
Okay.
Some days I want to evolve away from my job.
Don't we all?
Ditto.
Oh, we all.
Ditto.
That matter of fact, when I leave my job, that's what I'm going to tell them.
Okay.
I'm like, I think I'm evolving
Write it
away
up.
from this position, and I'm not going to revolve back. I'm gone.
Write it. You got to write it up.
If
This
that
is
ever
my 2
happens-
weeks evolution notice.
Right.
Right.
If that ever happens, we're gonna be like that Dave Chappelle skit with the trash can. I'm out.
This is weird.
Wu-Tang.
You don't see tennis without her in it.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
she's a goat. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all agree to that.
all
think
goats
definitely.
gotta walk away at some point.
Her sister, though?
I thought she'd been retired.
Didn't they play last year together?
She played with doubles, I think.
Yeah, they played doubles.
But she don't do singles no more.
No, I don't think so.
But
They literally won everything there is to win, though. Like, they could have retired 10 years ago.
You take her out of tennis. There's no. I mean, the one girl's good though. Naomi
Osaka, and there's another
Yeah,
chick.
I like her.
It's another chick now.
Soccer hit.
Oh,
all
you
over
talking
the place,
about,
doesn't it?
But don't she did one like mental illness?
golf
and all
or
that?
something like
Yeah,
that?
golf.
Yeah, she good.
Golf or something like that.
The black joint.
Yeah,
Coco.
black chick. So
Was it Coco?
Coco golf. There you
yeah,
go.
there we go. There we go. So I mean, we'll see who come up and take the mantle.
We need a brother to step up for tennis. Somebody, whatever hood you in.
Yeah,
Just
come
go hit a
through.
tennis
come
ball.
Through. Yep, come through. Show them that you got
What
that,
was the
that
last one we
backhand
had?
and forehand.
We ain't had nobody.
Jason Blake.
There was a black guy, but he
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah,
He
Jason
wasn't.
Blake,
He
yeah.
wasn't. You know, no Rafael
Jason Blake had the
Nadal.
dreads.
Then he was bald headed, I think.
He not. We need a Freddie Adu of tennis.
Oh, we don't want to bust.
They said Arthur Ashe. It's
Rest
been
in
that
peace.
long.
Rest in peace.
A goat, another goat.
But yeah, goat, female, one of the top, if not the top female athlete ever,
Ever that I seen.
and you could arguably say she's probably the top tennis player. So
Yeah.
She might have beat the guys.
yeah.
She
So
might have beat them.
Man, she'd annihilated them dudes. Man.
First of all,
Congratulations
just watching
to
her
her.
matches when she be doing the grunts. The best thing to watch.
Yo, when she wore that Puma cat suit, I was like, damn.
And if you ain't seen King Richard, you all should watch it.
I still gotta watch.
is it worth a slap?
Oh yes,
It's worth a slap.
yes.
And if it's a slap, I'm Ric Flair. I'm chopping
None
the
of
hell
y'all
out of
seen
it.
King Richard?
I saw like
watched
5
it.
minutes of it.
I watched it.
See, my problem is I wanted to see it in the theater, and then I missed it.
Trust me, I'm telling y'all.
I didn't
King,
catch it from the beginning.
King Richard almost had me having man tears a couple times, especially when. Well, I don't want to say y'all. Tell y'all the movie, let y'all watch it.
Don't do me. Don't do me.
Yeah. John Wick 4.
Anything else in sports I missed this week? Anything come to mind?
Besides Tatis being suspended,
And the GM is a
yeah,
jackass for what he said.
PDs,
too.
right?
Had
They
that
gotta
been any
fix
other-
that, though,
Had
man.
that been any other player, nobody would have said nothing. Like he would had to come out online and start running his mouth on that bullshit, man.
and then you got you just split the locker room up again. The two white players said something.
More over here if y'all thirsty.
You don't want something?
What's over there?
You got orange smash, mango margarita.
Ooh, that orange smash 10% too.
You want it?
Yeah, go
Yes, he
ahead,
does.
go ahead,
Jason,
It's an unofficial sponsor.
bring it down the line.
Any grape over there?
Give me that purple stuff.
I'm good right now.
Perp in the cup. Remain drug free, kids.
Yes.
All right, well, let's transition a little bit. Let's go to anything wrestling. I saw my boy CM Punk came back this week.
Yes, sir.
I thought he was supposed to be out for a minute. I thought he was having surgery and all that shit. But He made a.
What did he hurt though?
It was something with his
Left
knee.
Foot.
Broke his foot.
Oh, his foot.
okay.
It was something with his leg. And I thought he's supposed to be out for months. They were saying,
He had a boot on like 2 weeks ago.
but
Yeah, he came out there, hopped on it, show everybody.
I mean, you can still see it's hurting him though.
Yeah, I think they were just trying to gauge where the crowd is with it and the
Right.
excitement for it. You
It
know,
got a good pop.
got to do a heat check.
It got
I
a
mean,
good pop.
I'm more
And
excited
it's crazy
for
how he
Sting.
broke his foot. It was like the entrance of the match. I guess he
Yeah, when he jumped
FTR?
over,
Jumped
he
over.
jumped over the barricade and hurt himself.
so
That's
he
how you
had-
know you're old.
Yeah,
So
Yep.
he had her fight. Was it 20 something minutes? With 1 foot.
what? Well, he's tough for doing that, but
Yeah.
something he just needs to stop doing.
Um,
That's all right to walk.
anything in WWE?
A lot.
What happened? Let me know,
Man,
because I'm
Gunther
slacking.
and,
I'm slacking on my WWE. So yeah, yeah.
Gunther and Shinsuke
Yeah,
tore
they
it
got
down.
They got it.
I heard that was a good match.
Then I told people in 2 weeks, Hunter done made Cross what he was supposed to be. When I seen the smoke Friday, and he did his little promo, I was done. I was like, come on.
Yeah, I agree. And
And then we'll go back to AEW. I was talking, Jason talking about it when Sting threw what's name in the back. And he didn't swing on him.
Yeah.
I was like,
I didn't know
think
that.
something deeper great happened.
I didn't know a 65-year-old Sting and a young Malachi Black would be like the only fight over there that I really want to see outside of a world
love
title
it.
match.
I told you I ain't like Sting a day in my life as a kid. I didn't like Sting.
You ain't like Surfer
I didn't
Sting?
Surfer Sting. I didn't like the Crow Sting. I almost like the Joker Sting when he was in TNA, but then I was like, I bumped that too.
Right.
I've never been a fan of Sting. When he came to WWE, I was like, damn, they did him dirty. That WrestleMania, I was like, damn, y'all brought him over here to take an L. That I think I started to kind of, but then when he got to AEW and they put him with Darby Allin,
Yeah.
I've been loving Sting since. He been jumping off of rafters and everything. I was like, yo,
He been getting his
Sting was
I
my
love
boy
his
back
Sting right now.
That's even almost after he got paralyzed from Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sting was my boy back in the
He's
day.
still my
I just want to
guy.
know what the
I still
end
love
game is
Sting.
with them two, though.
Woohoo.
With
Him and
Sting
Darby Allin.
and Darby Allin.
See, I
Do
kind
you
of
think
like
so?
I
You
kind of
think
like
he'll
them
betray
just
him?
keeping it like that.
I think they're going.
For how long, though? You know, after a while, people going to be like, okay.
Well, you can't be a single star in AEW. Everybody has a faction.
I mean, I think it could just be
And a
yo,
title.
Yeah,
You
everyone
was
has a faction. and a
lifelong
title.
manager, you know,
Right.
lifelong buddy.
You know,
Yeah.
bring your dad to work day.
I think the only person that's by himself is Christian right now.
Yeah,
Well, but he got them to with like in the story evolve, so that's why.
Yeah, I mean he gotta have an opponent, but I'm just
Never
saying
thought I'd be
he
a
don't have no
Christian fan.
backup. Everybody has backup there. Anybody who's a star over there has backup.
Okay, I can see that.
And there's not a single person, not a what is it, a heel or face. None of those guys,
Yeah.
but Christian got even Wardlow got FTR now. So like, everyone has
I
some
just know my
backup
boys
except for
know.
Christian.
Off subject, Christian got like the best turtlenecks.
Facts.
Yo,
You got
his
me want to rock
jackets.
one.
He looked like my 5th grade yearbook picture, man. I'm like, yo, stop.
Is,
Take me down a dark place in my life.
Is
outside like that.
what's their name?
His fit right,
Who?
right now.
I'm loving the Acclaim right now.
Yeah, claims good. The chick is Sasha. It wasn't there rumors that they might
Naomi.
be coming back soon. Naomi,
They're
something
supposed,
happened,
to, they're supposed to come back.
or did they post something by night? Did WWE post something? Something that made
They're
people
already
think
back.
Yeah, they're back.
That
They're back.
they came back on the screen.
No, they
yeah,
didn't come
no.
yet. They're waiting towards the end of the tournament.
Okay.
I'd like a public apology on
From Michael Cole. I'm not Michael Cole.
whenever they come back.
Who?
Corey Graves.
Corey
Yeah,
Graves.
Corey Graves get his punk ass out there, apologize. Was it Michael Cole out there talking?
Nah, he didn't really say that.
And shout outs to my boy
McAfee.
McAfee.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout outs to him because his facial expressions just held it down
He said,
while Wilson was on the mic talking
Yep.
crazy about them.
It was one of the things where it was like he knew he wasn't supposed to say nothing.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't got nothing. He said, I'm not speaking on black women. he knew. He was like,
He said, "Nah, I don't want to
He
smoke."
said, he's like, y'all ain't
None
finna
of
put
it.
me in that trap.
They gonna come at him.
He's like, I don't want to keep falling behind Logan Paul, the best podcast. and that's one thing too. Like we need to start looking at that. Like Logan Paul, how far are we behind you, sir?
We got a while to go.
That's all right.
But,
Baby steps.
yeah, exactly. Anything else wrestling talk before we get off?
It's just been very interesting few
It's
weeks.
Yeah,
You liking Triple H so far though?
Of course.
Okay.
And he's finna bring my boy back. So
Jason, not feeling.
Jason, you about to be on the thing.
I mean,
Fiend come out.
if I already said what's gonna bring me back, it's gotta be Bray Wyatt because it's
Yeah.
really.
He's
It's
big.
sad because there's literally nobody on that roster that I'm excited to watch at all, and it's sad.
I'm in a similar boat.
Because I usually have a couple guys, like I got 2-3 guys that I rock with.
I'm gonna check y'all temperature before we get leave.
I was honestly
Karrion
hoping
Kross
for
See, I never was a fan of Karrion Kross. Like he's cool.
You like my impact?
I like seeing his wife more than him.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Give me Scarlett.
Yeah, I don't blame
You
you.
don't
Either.
want to
She
look at
is beautiful.
Scarlett, man.
Yeah, she is top notch.
Speaking of top notch, the Game had an album this week.
We're gonna get to that. That's way in the back end.
all right. Well, yeah.
That's back end.
Where we at with it now?
If we're done with wrestling, then we can go ahead and transition to that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That Beyonce album fire. Like I'm just like
I heard
one song.
I heard a couple songs.
break
They
my
slap.
soul. You ain't hear it?
Nothing.
Nigga, you make that song. You
oh yeah, I heard that.
I
on the
really
radio.
forgot
I heard
that it
that.
was-
Well,
on
she's on it's different parts. I think it's 3 or 4 parts. I think this is just the first part.
Oh yeah, I did
She's
hear
supposed to
that.
have like 4 albums.
Yeah,
And this was the
make that
dance. What I'm
content.
hearing, matter of fact, it's 3. I'm hearing
it's 3
Part
the
hours.
one,
rumor
part
is
two,
one
part three.
this first dance, the next one's gonna be R&B, and then the last one's supposed to be country. That's the rumor right now.
Okay.
Get that money.
Country.
Hey, but
Well, she already kind of sings country. She's done
Yeah.
some country tracks already.
we're going. Oh yeah. So Game came out with an album. It was a lot of tracks I saw. I didn't want to
30.
listen to it, but it was a lot of tracks, a lot of features,
Got a couple of interludes on there.
a lot of features.
Drake
one of
Grace.
the
Hilarious.
one of the songs is the Eminem diss track,
Black
and if
Slim
anybody can elaborate on why he was going at Eminem, feel free to explain it. But I haven't listened to it yet. Is it 10 minutes?
It's
10 minutes.
Yeah, so
10 to
10
the-
minutes. He
10
talking
on
about
9.
the daughter. He talking about Eminem's daughter and some other stuff. But yeah, if anybody heard it, want to get their perspective on it,
I
feel
listened
free.
to it on the way here.
And what'd you think?
I bang with it. Like I never understand why people think Eminem's untouchable. Like
Is
I
it better
don't-
than MGK's diss?
No, MGK's got probably the best Eminem diss, and I swear he don't get respect for it. Rap,
Because
I
MGK wear pink
I agree with
fingernails.
but even before then, though, Rap Devil that makes it worse. That he murked you on that joint, and then he went to go wear dresses and pink fingernails. Which, by the way, if that's what you like to do, I'm not judging at all.
MGK. All right, let's
Rap Devil, though?
look.
Rap Devil's
maybe
trash.
maybe he got couple bars off. In the grand scheme of rap, MGK can't touch Eminem. Now,
And that's the crazy part is that there was no way in hell that MGK was supposed to come that hard. And
He didn't come hard though.
Huh?
He didn't come hard though.
I think this is gonna be argued.
See, but this is my thing. I like disses that got facts in it.
Diss me on the line, compliment me on the next. That shuts down his whole
I
argument.
mean, he didn't
right there.
compliment him. He just said, "Yo, I thought you was the great." I mean, that's he not lying.
Nah,
he not going
because if you go on a diss track, you got to come from the juggler.
Nah,
man.
but I think it's whack.
You got to come from the juggler.
But no,
man.
that's what
I'm
I think
sorry.
is whack though. Like if I got on the track, yo, I was a known fan of yours, and now all of a sudden, because I'm beefing with you, now I don't respect. No, it'd be like, yo, you was one of my favorites, dog. Now I had to tell you about yourself.
That sounds like a
to me.
cop out.
I mean, it could be a cop. I mean, that's how I feel.
It's not
about
like a
this.
cop out. And
Was
ain't,
it
no,
hard?
ain't nobody in the street gonna say, "Yeah, I liked you," and then I'm gonna do. Nah.
Well-
If it's on, it's on.
Was Game-
It ain't no. I like this about you, and then that. No, you gonna be going for everything that was negative.
But you
why
gotta
would
look
you?
at
Why
it.
would you big him up?
Because
Why?
MGK,
That's weird. That's weird to me.
I mean, it could be weird to you, but what I'm saying is MGK. Every time you talk about a white rapper, you're always going to compare him to Eminem. Everybody, you're always
That's
going to
true.
be Eminem.
He's the best to
so,
do it.
So when he says something about him, like we all know, he was like, "Yo, I was a fan. Yo, I was a." I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with telling them, "Yo, I was a fan. Yo, you used to be this, you used to be that." Because I think it's whack when you get on the track and be like, "Oh man, this dude always been trash." No, we're gonna go back 5 years and you were bigging him up and said he was the greatest. But what I said, rap devil, is probably the best Eminem diss so far.
Could you hear MC Shan telling KRS-One, "I liked you, but now I got to say this about you"?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta change this topic.
No,
but I read an article about how Philly been wilding out with gun violence lately, and I also read another article about how the train system, like, it's been a lot of bullshit happening on the train. Like, some lady got raped, and like it's a bunch, like in Philly.
This might be our
and
last
for some
episode,
reason,
folks.
and for some reason, when I looked at the scene, all I could think about was this Philly. And everybody got guns on this train right now.
right. It's so convenient.
Back to rap.
Yo, but look at Danny Glover lip the next time he come on screen.
Oh, God.
Come on, man. Back to rap, devil.
But they
Shout
ain't
out to
hanging.
Predator
All right.
2.
So-
Everybody that made
Hold
it.
on. So, in comparison to UGK's diss, or sorry, MGK's diss to
MGK's his fandom got
in
the best
comparison
of
to
him.
Game, who you said MGK's is better than Game's.
I don't know though. This game one, he went 10 minutes and he used various Eminem. They're different. They're very different kind of disses to me.
Okay.
Like Games is like a fictional diss song. MGK, if you listen to his song, he was talking about some real shit that had happened between them. Like he had talked about when he got took off, said some stuff, got took off at Shade 45, and then somebody called somebody to get his shit shelved when he was on Bad Boy. Like he was talking about some shit. They're completely different types of disses. But my thing is just with this, I don't understand why everybody gets in a hubbub when somebody disses Eminem. Like he can't be dissed like everybody else.
I don't think anybody is in, you know, a hubbub, as you said. But but
I'm sorry. I just had to let him. I'm sorry.
I mean, because I
wait.
I'm sorry. It was funny.
No, we put it for the camera.
Wait. I think everybody is like, oh shit, he dissed Eminem.
No, that
and
ain't-
how hard Eminem gonna go back at him?
Right.
I think that's what everybody's worried about.
That's not what the stands
I
are
think
saying.
that's what-
Though. That's not what the stand. Like I be in here.
Look.
I'm looking at the TMZ.
I get it. But in reality, we like, oh, he dissed Eminem. If Eminem come back at him, we got to see how hard
Did y'all
Eminem
see the
go.
reason why Game dissed him though?
That's what I'm worried about. That's
The
what
ga-
I'm trying to figure out.
It's a video somebody posted where the Game said, "Well, you gotta go after the top rapper."
Yeah, I seen that.
I'm
Yeah.
just done with it. Like,
I mean,
I like the
though.
Game, so
Me too.
got a problem
I
with
watch
that.
the game.
You know, I'll say this. I like Rap Devil. I mean, I mean,
Rap Devil was personal.
I mean,
I
right?
like-
I like it. I mean, if it's a diss, it's a diss. I mean, who
It
cares?
woke Eminem up though.
I mean, it got him off his high horse.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it.
How?
Brian,
Come on now.
See,
But my
I must gotta hear it again.
no, it's just my whole thing with Eminem. It's just like, just keep it. I mean, he's going to do it on his time. He's not going to. I mean, right now everybody wants him to respond. He's going to sit back. He's going to hear it, and he's going to digest. I'm pretty sure he's got something he's going to say about
but
it.
he gotta be on the clock like everybody else be on the clock.
But
Has Eminem lost
but-
the battle?
No.
I mean, it hasn't started yet, so
Exactly.
I guess it
And
doesn't
that's-
start till
I think
he's.
that's why everybody is like, oh, why you going to Eminem? He is if he's saying he has to go at the top people, then he's acknowledging that Eminem is a top person.
They're over him.
He could have just said, oh, I'm going after Jay-Z, or I'm going after whoever on top.
That to me, I think he should have won a
He
Jay.
went after Eminem.
Well, him and Jay already beat.
You don't want that.
I kind of respect.
I mean, he can't go after Jay because Jay
I
just cleared like
respect that he's going
five
that
samples
route,
for this
man.
album.
I
thought it was
respect that
seven.
he is going this
Something
route.
like that. A lot.
Is it too many?
He cleared a lot of
Hey.
samples for that man.
I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna be entertained by it.
I am. I damn sure am.
But if Eminem choose to respond,
I just want him to keep the same energy.
He got to respond.
The greatest diss record y'all ever heard.
He went at, though.
The greatest diss record you ever heard.
That's a lot of different ones.
You gotta pick one. The greatest one
No Vaseline.
ever.
No Vaseline.
And just like, okay, this is my, all right, and I'm gonna spit my perspective on this because I'm gonna sit here and laugh. Now I'm gonna get my perspective on. For me, when it come to, when you come to dissing a guy on a song, you cannot give him good points. You gotta dog him. You gotta put him in the dirt. I don't care about whether you was a fan of his and people got footage of you saying, yeah, I was a fan. I don't care. You do not bring that up. If you gonna battle a dude, you go for the juggler. You put him down. You make it so bad that when people listen to this song, I'm like, man, I don't know. Like you ain't hear Nas or Jay-Z bigging up either one of each other's songs when they did Ether and the Takeover. When you diss a dude, you diss him, you put him down, and you hope for him to stay down until he put his record out. And then it's like, oh, okay, now I'll leave it up to the people to pick, which one is which. The moment you say something good about the guy, you done took me out of it. It's like you can't be gray square up with a dude and be like, hey man, I like your haircut, man, so I ain't gonna punch you in your head.
What is MGK's song?
Rap Devil?
Rap Devil.
No. Like, what is his most famous song? What
Wild Boy.
How'd it go?
And the Invincible.
I'm a
With
wild
boy.
Waka
Invincible.
Flocka, right, Jason?
I can't
Wild
remember
Boy was
MGK's
up there.
song.
And he had Invincible.
I really can't remember MGK's song.
Invincible.
The one that they used for The Rock and Cena for WrestleMania, supposed to been the
I'm
first time or last time,
trying
whatever.
right now for the
First-
life of
the
me.
first time,
to
one time,
remember.
The first time before the second time.
The
One
only
time, twice,
thing
you see
One
this
time
before.
only before the second time.
Close your eyes if you saw this the first time.
the only thing that's coming to my mind is that he was in the Bird Box movie.
Was he?
He was.
Yeah, he wasn't Bird Box.
I didn't watch Bird Box.
I didn't either, so I wouldn't have knew that.
He is in there.
I had my
It's on his
I had my
filmography.
blindfold.
But I can't think of his song right now.
But me personally, like when it comes will Eminem ever lose a rap battle? Yeah, it's possible. Is very possible. But at the same time, like when you can't let him go. You can't let him go second. You can't. Like you can't. If you out there, if games.
But if
strategy-
he go first, he gonna say, yeah, I got jumped by all 6 of you chumps. And Wade did fuck my girl, but I'm still standing here screaming, fuck the free world.
you can't. Yeah, you can't let him go first. I mean, you
He
can't
gonna
go
say
first.
that, yeah, that's
If
everything
you
you
go
got
after
against
him,
me.
if you go after him, you can't go first. You can't go first.
I mean, the
He
only
gonna take what you do and put it back on you.
the only people M goes first on is like pop stars and boy bands. So, like, what rapper has he actually went at first?
I mean,
It doesn't have to.
technically,
Like if he goes after you,
he
it's
went at
done.
Benzino.
You're finished.
Oh, down the coffin.
yeah, they destroyed
You
Benzino.
just say Benzino.
They went hard on Benzino. And they
And
bullied him.
that's
Don't
what
tell me
gets
still
me.
my song, though.
That's what giving people like, oh, it was Benzino. It's MGK.
They bullied
MGK
him.
ain't famous. He buried that boy too.
But MGK.
He put
can
Ja Rule down too.
rap. But MGK can rap. Ja Rule can rap.
And he said, like,
He
yeah, I
buried
had
the
no
both
business.
of them.
I mean, but like
He buried the
Benzino
both
was
of them.
alright.
when I'm talking about I'm
He
talking about
buried him,
people
man.
that's like lyrically you know what's an uneven fight. Like I'm talking about, to me personally, when people ask me, when I said M has had a battle with legitimately one lyricist that I could say should have been on his level, and that was Cannabis.
You just said should have.
Okay.
You just said
Cannabis
should
should have been on his level.
Because I think everybody also
Lyrically.
know, like, hey, I don't really want that problem.
There's rappers out there, and matter of
Maybe.
fact,
There's probably tons out there that are trashy,
Maybe.
but they smart
Maybe.
enough not to try.
see
Maybe.
my only thing, and then the one, did he ever even respond to Royce? Because Royce, when they was beefing, Royce was going in on him.
Did he have to?
And I don't think they ever.
Did he have
I don't
to?
think he ever went back.
Me
and
and,
Okay.
he said, hold on. Roy said, me and Shady deaded the past that basically resurrected my cash flow. What does he have to say anything? You know what I'm saying? They did the good and evil, or the bad and
Yeah.
evil.
Bad versus
I know.
bad
I'm
meets
talking
evil.
about when Royce dropped the album at that
Did
time.
he have to though?
But at that time, Royce trashed. He
Let's
talked
be
about
honest,
him. He
though.
talked about D12.
Let's be
There was
honest,
never a
though.
response for it.
Let's be honest, though. Royce the 5'9" albums don't sell.
But he
He can rap.
But he the
Yes,
best
he
rapper
can
in
rap.
Detroit.
He can rap,
He's definitely dope.
but his albums don't
Oh,
sell.
yeah, he did.
Rapper in
He-
Detroit.
So
Royce is fire.
So in the
But at the
grand
end of the day,
scheme of things,
he ended up
it's
apologizing
his
and going
vo-
back under the camp.
exactly.
And that's why I'm rocking with Royce now.
Exactly. He folded.
Yeah, he
folded.
did.
He didn't stand on his.
I got Royce's first 4 or 5 albums.
I heard.
Like
I
when
listened
nobody
to a
was
bunch
listening
of
to
it.
him before he got
Boom,
hot.
still my shit.
Cause you know who I fucked with hard? That whole group. Royce the 5'9", Joe Button,
Slaughterhouse.
Oh, Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse. They had some good shit.
And I was rocking with him even before they formed Slaughterhouse. But now he just be everything somebody say something for M, he running to defend it. Like, let M speak for himself.
Okay.
That just show you how much. That just show you how deep it is with him now. Because
I think he
That's how deep that
decided
check
if it's
is.
I
worth.
think
yeah,
and
it probably is the money. But at the same time, if he has to come, if he got to step out of hibernation with his dad's sweatpants on and the hoodie, it's usually game over.
and my spaghetti.
It's usually game over.
I mean, I just like the fact that it's got people talking about it.
I think he gonna respond.
He's going to have to.
I
got
think
to. He gonna
honestly,
have to.
I think
He gonna do it when you
He's
least
gonna do
suspect
it on
it.
his own. He's going
He's
to
got-
get
he
on.
has to
He's going
respond.
to get on a mixtape. He's probably going to do. He's probably going to get on somebody's mixtape and say what he got to say.
I think Game a little delusional, honestly.
Game is
Game is out there. What I say about him is he a little cuckoo sometimes. He a little bipolar.
I think he a
Nothing
little
against
off.
being bipolar, but one thing you can never say is Game ain't got them bars because he's always gonna have the bars.
He got good songs.
Always.
To me, the Game, and this is even when he first came out. To me, the Game should already be like nipping at the heels of everybody that's rich because of rap. He should already be like almost at that billionaire status because,
It's in
like
his
you
own
said,
way.
he had the bars, he got the personality, and he got a name that people can promote. Like it's not like he got like a murder something or killer something in his name. He got the Game. People can call him Game. He can be on all those TV shows, promoting his albums, all that stuff.
He was on.
Triple H gonna be over there like.
But it gets in his own way. It's like you said.
Triple H gonna be like.
It's like Cap said. He getting his own way. Like
was
he
on,
ain't even had to beef for 50 in them. Like he ain't even had to do that.
Oh, I
all
think
he
he got
had to
beef
do
with
was do his
I
own
think
thing.
I think that's his delusional. Because then he was saying something. I think he might
Because
have said something.
he got the skills. He got the
said-
skills to do it.
He said
weird.
that he also wrote something of 50s, and 50 was like he wasn't even in a group back then. How was he writing? He
To-
was like
to me-
Hater or
Hater.
Wankster or something. One of them
What up,
songs.
gangster? What up, gangster?
What up, gangster? He was like, I wrote that back. Game. We didn't even know who Game was.
Well,
back then.
the crazy part is Game didn't even want to be in G Unit.
But
Jimmy Iovine
Dr.
put him in there
yeah, they all
and
was
told
like,
them to try to
yeah,
get
He
him
was
the
gonna be the
boost.
West Coast member.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
That was
right,
to get him some exposure.
Yeah.
That was back when everybody was trying to do the territorial thing. Like, yo, we got what would they have? We got
They
Def
had
Jam
Buck-
South.
they had Buck
West.
from the South, and
Yeah.
they had 50 Yayo and them in New York, and
Game-
Lloyd Banks.
Game was on that dating show.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the VH1 for the love of game.
And no,
No,
I'm talking about Change of Heart.
Change of Heart.
And he put that in
put
that
it in the
disc.
Change of
He
Heart.
put that in that disc. So he was like, yo, if I put this in the disc, I know Eminem can't use that part against me.
But wait.
Because Eminem can't say nothing about him being on Change of Heart now because he already used it in the song. That's how Jen won all those weeks on 106 in Park, because he already knew that people was going to use his Asian stuff against him and not being able to rap. So as soon as he started rapping, he started bringing up the fact that he was Asian, and people going to be like, oh, because I'm Asian, you're not going to agree with this. But then he would flip that
You
stuff
saying
and everybody
Asian or Asian?
Asian.
Asian?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jen.
He was
Like-
Asian.
Like
Like
his
Tiger?
name's his name's Jen.
Like Tiger?
I'm talking about Jen,
Jen.
the rapper Jen, when he was on 106 in Park.
Yeah.
When he was on 106 in Park, he knew everybody was going to attack him because he was an Asian rapper. So then whenever he rapped,
Like Tiger.
he would bring that up first. Yo, I'm done. What you talking
Tiger's
about,
not
man?
Asian. Stop.
He is Asian.
You talking about like Tiger Woods?
Nah, Tiger.
Tiger not Asian.
He Filipino and black.
Is he?
Yeah.
I know his cousin.
I'm talking about Jen with the slanted eyes.
His cousin.
And his cousin Shane.
Lord. Yeah, this one.
Tiger-
So,
Tiger-
Jen, Asian
Tiger,
Jen.
Tiger got his hairline done. And in all honesty, if I start receipting, I'm getting my hairline done.
yo,
I ain't gonna lie.
get the plugs, man.
I'm getting them shit. I'm
I'm
getting
let
them
y'all know
brown.
now. I'm gonna be at the barbershop getting a little $300 joint.
Side note, since Brian brought up 106 in Park, does anybody have an opinion who they think the best champion that they ever had was? I got my opinion.
Blind Fury.
Okay. I'm glad we all agree.
Blind
I'm
Fury.
glad we all agree on that.
I still remember the infamous fight on there. Though.
The guy got his hat punched off.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But when Blind Fury was singing, when Chris Brown was on there, he won it there.
I still run that thing
He was
back.
the eternal winner.
Yo.
All right, so hold up. His parents are Jamaican and Vietnamese.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was Filipino. I thought he was like Jordan Clarkson.
Isn't Filipino?
That's
like
Jordan
Spanish,
Clarkson.
Spanish
you
and
think about
Asian.
that.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought I was crazy.
He's like practically.
Another
He
one that
corny
bit
to
the
me, though.
Kardashians.
He corny to me.
What is this?
Like
But he a product of having money.
his lane.
Tiger.
His lane
Tiger
now
make
was
party
the party
songs.
songs. Yeah,
Party
that's his
songs.
lane now.
But he corny to me though.
He's always been that.
Cause his cousin is Travis McCoy from Gym Class Heroes. I'm a fan of them.
Yeah.
But back to Game. Aside from the diss, the album's long.
It's
But
fire.
it got some cuts on
Yeah,
there.
Hit
I'm gonna
Boy-
listen to
Hit
it.
Boy
I'll probably
laced
listen
it.
to
Hit
it
Boy
tomorrow.
definitely.
Hit Boy laced
It is
it.
a nice one.
It's just so long. I wish he had broken it into 2 parts.
Yeah.
Like drop one
Y'all
now
don't
and
like
then waited a couple months.
Sound like that when there's more songs.
He got a lot of ride music.
No, it's just a long time though. I want to sit down and listen
Yeah,
to
if you like an hour ride, put his thing on. I just wish he wouldn't have done Black Slim Shady.
Okay.
That song should be off of there. But everything else is hard.
Yeah.
And you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of and no disrespect, but he reminds me of like an upgraded Eric Sermon. Because Eric Sermon used to rap and name drop just about every verse that he had.
I think Eric Sermon could rap. Though.
That used to
Can rap, but I'm saying the game is like a notch up from that because all game do is names rap,
and that used to bother me at first. I was like, yo, why you always go? And then I just look at it, I'm like, yo, that's what game do. That's his scheme.
But he's paying homage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's paying homage to whoever he's saying something about that. No, well, it's not negative anyway.
That's his thing. I mean, that's his niche.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm gonna say 50 rappers' names on this album. I did like a lot of the beats were remixes and rehashes of beats.
Start from scratch too. I can't get past that one.
You talking about the joint from
on Game's new joint?
Yeah, that's
Start
the
from
Mob
scratch part 2. I keep rewinding.
Is that the Mob Deep joint?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, you know that's my favorite Mob Deep song. The Getaway.
Yes.
And I don't even like Mob Deep. And that's my favorite Mob Deep.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
I don't like Mob Deep like that.
Wow.
You play shook ones anywhere.
I like
quick, son.
Havoc. I like Havoc style. P wasn't really my cup of tea, but the
Oh
Getaway.
my God!
Yeah, he wasn't, man.
See, now you gonna have everybody in the comments saying, "Okay, now we understand why he picked MGK over the other guy." Because you just said you ain't rock with Prodigy.
I mean, if we're gonna go on unpopular opinions too, the Takeover is better than Ether. All right,
No, cut the mics. Cut the mics.
Show's over.
Cut the
Show's
mics.
over. Remember, I said that.
Hold on, bro. What's our favorite part to say?
Takeover is better than Ether.
Oh man, no,
Who's been running you
That's me
niggas?
no,
Ask Russell Simmons.
no.
Beyonce even just came out and said that you ain't getting you got people because of money. You got women because of money. That was like a shot at him.
It ain't your face. It must be your cash because it ain't your face.
I mean, we knew that.
Hey.
I need a tip drill.
Actually, put your headphones back on real quick. Actually, I think the best diss song of all time.
Hit him up.
It was gonna be the the LL Cool J kid.
I got that up there.
It's Pusha T.
What?
So yeah, Adonai.
Yeah, all right, yo. It was nice being on here. Come on, Jason. We gotta go.
Now you gotta
Come
go.
on, dog.
You got the two biggest Drake fans right now.
We not finna do that. Nope.
That shit.
Go ahead, let him.
That shit.
That's how you diss somebody.
Woo.
That's how you
A
diss
diss that
somebody.
was wrote for him, right?
Who wrote it for him?
Man, that Kanye told him everything to say on that.
I don't care. I don't care.
That diss is whack.
I don't care. You better
Trash.
you better tell who you telling your business to then.
Yep.
What has Pusha T done
Well,
since?
it was Ye. And
I don't care.
That's some friendship type
Hey,
shit.
And then he
Like
went
the
out there
gossip
with
bars.
he was out there with best friends
See,
with Kanye.
that's
after
how you
that.
do it. That's how you do it.
And
Did he become friends with
Garbage.
Kanye after that? Like,
That's how you do
did
it.
they do like a joint concert because he didn't want
They
to?
friends.
Man, but
Kanye,
that was
yeah,
Kanye
yeah.
going to him.
He didn't want him hitting on you no more.
Nah, cause they ain't. Well, no. What's the name? What's the name? Put that together. And you know Drake ain't gonna say
Jay
no
Prince.
to Jay Prince.
But,
He just did that. He like, yo,
Jay
I'll do
Prince
it with him.
squashed it.
It ain't squash.
Squashed it.
Nah, they ain't squash
That ain't squash.
Because the crazy part was when they did that concert, Drake started playing songs that he was dissing Kanye on
No
at the
friends
concert.
in the industry.
And I was like, yo,
Drake ain't gonna make no records directed towards Pusha T ever again.
Never again.
He ain't gonna never do it
Pusha
again.
I don't say
T
never.
Pusha T cost
Churchill
Drake millions.
Downs, he dissed him again.
Pusha T
ain't
cost Drake millions of dollars off of that Adidas shit.
Nah.
Drake ain't gonna put no song out
He
with his
haven't-
name directly in it, saying Pusha T, you this,
Pusha
that, and the
T.
third. He ain't gonna do it.
Had an Adidas deal. I mean, sorry, Drake had an Adidas
And I
deal.
thank him for that because he stayed on
yeah,
Nike.
because
So.
I
fell
love
through.
that he stayed with Nike. Because I don't like the three
Bump all
stripes.
that. We talking about the rap lyrics. He ain't gonna do it
But
again.
then,
He
but then,
bodied him.
Yeah.
yeah, he buying him. But then he turned around and got
Ooh.
the biggest record contract in the history.
Yeah,
no.
I don't
I don't
care
even
about
think-
that.
That's
It
fine.
don't matter. Pusha T, man, that diss
You can have all the
All
money
I
you
know-
want, but if people
all
clowning
I know-
you,
I
you
know-
gonna
all-
keep getting clowned.
Name me a Pusha T song that you listen to.
I listen to Pusha T all the
I
time.
told you a long time ago. I don't really rock with them cats, but he gave it to him.
What the hell is that?
He gave it to him.
Dun, dun. He
See,
just
I-
came out with a new album like a couple months back.
Garbage.
He watched.
And I'm
that
mad
song.
Jason made me listen to that, by the way.
Pusha T got
I had
albums,
to
bro.
listen.
Pusha T got songs.
Oh, yeah.
Don't sleep with
Pusha T watched Drake, man.
He trashed.
And
Wow.
when people argue with me about Pusha T, I tell them I probably own more Pusha T records than anybody argue with me
He
about it.
trashed him.
On that song, he did cook him.
He watched him.
I mean, serious question though. Outside of him saying that Drake had a kid that nobody knew about, tell me one other thing he says in that song.
They don't know nothing
His
else.
baby mother. He got on his baby
Yep.
mother.
Yeah,
You just said
but
that.
that's part of having a kid.
And when he's
'Cause
talking
it-
about his man's, that was sick.
Oh,
I mean, that
That was fighting words.
that'd be like me getting on
That
talking
was
about
fighting
yo.
words, yo.
That'd be like me telling yo your cousin got cancer.
Bro.
And I like
yeah.
Anybody in this room, If
took it
I got
there.
a problem with somebody and they know that y'all got a sickness like that and they say something like that about y'all, I'm coming to them.
He took it.
I'm coming to them.
He took it.
There
there.
ain't no more rapping.
And Drake said,
Ain't no more
"Yeah, we
rapping.
got to fight after this."
Yep. I gotta come see you after that. Nope.
He bodied him.
That's it.
He
That's the
bodied
game.
You-
That's the game
you,
over.
You talked about his parents, which Drake tells us on every album about his parents. He
man,
talked about his
we
parents.
gonna be on TMZ rumbling in the street.
He bodied him, man.
I mean,
Nah.
It wasn't good luck.
He
He
did.
never gonna say Pusha T again.
He said, "Your boy is 6'6". I said,
I mean, he went in.
that shit was
"That was hard. That was hard.
Corny.
Hold on, so we saying,
I mean, that is a
Corny.
What was
Hold on,
corny is
hold
Drake saying that this is over. I don't want to say nothing else. That one was
Yeah.
corny.
No, he didn't say that though. He told
He said, "I
Jay
gotta
Prince
take
was
it.
like, I can't."
I gotta take it further than this." And Jay Prince said, "Nah, we gotta end this."
That's it. There it is, right there.
But then for all that, Pusha T came back and was like, "Oh, I might have went too far." When we all had an argument about
Don't
him,
matter.
is
He
there
dropped
too
it.
far?
He dropped it.
It's,
It
it's
don't
out there.
matter,
He
man.
can say whatever he want now. He can't take it back.
I mean,
Your boy is
I got
6'6".
multiple thoughts about that.
Boy,
This,
he
but-
said the time is ticking. Tick, tick, tick. Your boy is 6'6".
yeah,
That is not cool to say.
I feel
That is
like
not cool
I
to
feel
say
like
at
I feel like
all.
W Freestyle was definitely a better
One
song. better
episode,
That is
we're
not
going
cool
to
to talk
dedicate
about,
to
man.
straight diss records. And we're just going to listen to diss records. And
That
we're
was
going to rate
not
this
cool.
shit.
I
But to
still
me,
say-
that's my number one.
That
man.
was not cool.
That's the number one diss to you.
Nah,
Yeah,
my,
because
nah, my,
I would hate to hear the rest of your list.
Because everything else is
You guys sound
subliminal.
like how y'all going against
a lot of a lot
the
of
opposite now.
a lot of the
That's
other,
better than second round knockout.
listen,
No.
listen.
Second round knockout.
Listen, real quick.
That was fire.
A lot of the other stuff that's out, or a lot of the diss records that came out outside of the Jay-Z and not Ether and the Takeover, a lot of it was subliminal. Like you had to know the scenario in order to understand it.
Right.
He laid it out fact. He said, "Yo, baby mother." He said, "Yo, friend." He said who he was talking to exactly. The boy, the light skinned dude on the cover album, on the cover art with the
Yeah.
monkey face or whatever he had on the
like
pink,
had the story hat. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
the white face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
black
the black,
face,
the black,
The
It's
black
Drake.
face.
It's Drake.
The black face.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It was straight, clear cut.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to know
Nope.
what happened in the background. Everything was laid out for you in the song. With LL Cool J. LL Cool J had the drop on Cannabis because Cannabis didn't know LL Cool J was gonna go at him like
Yeah,
that on the
he
song.
now he wasn't told him you got to change your verse, and Cannabis being
Exactly.
respectful did it. Then L still
Exactly.
one
He
did.
didn't
That,
know.
that was some sucker shit.
He didn't
Yeah.
know that was gonna happen.
No,
So
they said and you know LL was on some old secretive stuff because you gonna wait for Cannabis to record his verse,
Yeah.
wrap him up from the video shoot. And then you go off
Right.
and do that because if you watch that video, Cannabis is only seen in his part when he rapped.
Exactly.
Every DMX, Meth, and Red and LL all got scenes together. they
and
said,
Tupac-
they said, that's a rap on Cannabis. And then he was like,
And they was
yo,
out.
we ready to do this
And
boy in.
Tupac, I think he lied. He was just saying shit to get Biggie rattled with fuck your bitch.
Yeah.
But he was just trying to get shit rattled.
And I love L, but
I couldn't listen to him up for years.
that
I ain't
was-
gonna lie.
That was some sucker shit.
Damn, Brian got me ready to go back and listen
So
to that.
who else?
album.
Who else are you gonna say? Been the Eminem, the 50. 50 got at some people that was funny, but it wasn't hard. Like, he didn't like that shit was personal. He was saying personal
50
shit.
50 was getting like
50 was
shot at,
destroying
beat
record
up,
labels.
everything.
50 was going at people and making fun of them.
Yeah.
Pusha T was saying shit that made you.
I mean, just cut
It was
this
personal. It was personal. Your friend 666. How long he got left? He was saying how long. Your baby.
I'm glad y'all
mother-
think that's funny.
It's not funny.
It's not.
I'm
That's
glad
a
y'all
bad
think
word.
that's
It's not
funny.
The fact that he took it
It's
there.
not funny. Yeah,
It's the fact
exactly.
that he took it
exactly.
there.
That's why I said
Is
it's
why
not
I'm like,
funny.
damn,
That's
that
exactly
shit-
why I said if it was if I'm Drake and Pusha T said something like that about one of y'all, I'm taking my headphones off. Ain't no need to record a
talked
song
about
today,
your
y'all.
baby
I gotta
mother.
go find them.
And nobody knew Drake had a kid. And he knew he was trying to purposely hide him.
They did know he had a kid.
No, that's see.
'Cause they talking
and
about the chick
that's
being pregnant.
that's where it'd be different.
But the most of America,
mainstream
I
didn't
didn't
know.
know until
The
that song
rumor,
came
the
out.
rumors had already, the rumors had
But
been out.
I didn't know for
And
sure.
he was waiting
until
on.
that song.
They had to
either.
do the test because I remember when it first came out, it was like, oh, he might have this kid with this chick.
He might.
That's why he
Blah,
put
blah, blah.
hot sauce
Well,
in his
he had-
condoms now.
Well, he had to go. They had to do the.
he ain't trying to get caught up like
He
They had
that.
to
said
do
your
the
wife-
paternity
He
test.
he don't want nobody
He said
putting
he
all
try-
that fire on him.
He trying, you trying to clean her up. You wipe the thought and you trying to clean it. He didn't put
She's not a porn star though. Like that's the corny stuff though. Like she
come
wasn't a
on,
real
Joe
porn
Button
star.
said he smashed.
Huh?
Joe Button said he smashed. Joe Button.
Who hasn't he smashed though?
Joe Button.
Joe Budden's baby mom half naked on the
But
gram.
wait a minute. Every girl that we all date, somebody else in smash. So
Oh, here we go.
Come on.
This how
Come
you
on.
please for
Come on. Like y'all, that's the corniest response.
You cop and please
Well, nah,
for it, man.
see-
It's all right though.
No, we talking about
Defend all
Delaware.
artists, man. Defend all artists. I like it, man. Defend them.
I mean, not me. I'm a Pusha T fan. I got albums that people don't got. So
Re-Up Gang.
I got the Re-Up Gang album. I got all 3 Clips albums. I got Hell Have No Fury.
So you're a fan of him, but you just don't want to admit the fact that he bodied the guy that you like more.
Because I don't think he bodied him.
He bodied him.
Yeah.
I mean, some people everybody got an opinion on a diss track. I don't feel like he bodied him. I feel like Duppy Freestyle was still a better diss track.
When somebody else comes in between
I
and
think-
diffuses the
and
situation,
I have different reasons because
I think the fact that he got cooked, I think what ended up happening is Drake didn't respond. I think that's if he
Yeah.
would have responded, we probably having a whole different
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
until
maybe, yeah,
then,
maybe, yeah.
until he
He
responded,
conceded. He
he got
conceded.
served
Yeah.
on it.
He conceded, yeah.
That's
the best way to
how I
put
look
it.
at it.
I mean, you went got a Jay-Z beat. You didn't come with an original beat. You spit some lines that we already knew his parents got problems. Like I don't know.
It don't matter.
I mean, I'm just I do this
don't
stuff
matter.
different. Like
What's that?
somebody gonna say, hey,
It don't matter.
That's how you can tell they hate Drake. This point.
I don't hate Drake.
I don't hate Drake at all.
Drake
I like
right
his
now.
song.
I don't hate Drake
I
at
like
all.
his
I still
song.
think Drake had the best verse on Forever. Everyone says it's Eminem.
I'm just trying to. Just tell me a better diss record that went harder than that. Tell me.
You
No
put that.
Vaseline.
You put
No
that.
Vaseline.
This
Second round
All
knockout.
right, all right, all right.
I got no second round
But that was
knockout went
personal.
harder.
That was personal. That was friends that broke up and they knew shit about each
What's
other.
this record though?
They was
Period.
friends, yeah, but that's personal
Man,
because
Q
they know
crushed
shit
the
about
whole damn crew with that,
because they
right?
know
Yeah,
shit
he
because they
was
know shit about each
disrespectful.
other that don't know, like they was friends and they had a falling out.
One of my other favorite ones was Tim Dog's "Fuck Compton."
I ain't hear that one.
It's older.
It drews from his age, right?
Yeah,
But no, but even still, like when no Vaseline, like if you watch what is it, Straight Outta Compton,
But he gonna know shit.
when they were showing like the reactions in that movie, that was even funny. I said, man, they really reacted
was
like
the
that.
best
I could imagine they was probably moving furniture and everything.
but
I got second round knockout.
second round knockout.
okay, all right,
I got Ether and Takeover up there.
okay,
Both of them.
yeah. It's
I mean, I
gonna
like
be up there.
Ether.
It's
I
gonna
just
be
think
up there.
Takeover is
It's gonna be up there.
You know, hold on, not the cut y'all off, but Pusha T and Drake's beef reminds me of Nelly and KRS-One.
Oh, I almost forgot about that.
I almost forgot. I
Nelly,
kinda
Nelly,
forget about
Nelly and
that.
Nelly and KRS-One, yeah,
That was a.
they had a beef.
They
That
beefed
was
at
a-
one point.
that was
That was
so
just
stupid.
that's just a weird beef.
It was like KRS-One said that Nelly wasn't real hip hop or something like that, and
He wasn't
he
lying.
dissed him. He dissed him over what is that? He's like, what is it, number one or something like that? He like spelled his name out and dissed him and all that, and KRS-One just went and trashed him and
Yeah,
That was
I
the
would
end of
assume KRS won that,
yeah.
but
That's what this feud reminds me of. It's just that Pusha T went a little.
nah,
too
that shit
deep.
was harder. That shit was
He went
personnel.
He
I
went
mean,
deep.
I like Drake's beef with
if
Common.
you're going for a battle record, I mean that's shit you want to hear. I mean,
Pusha T
he did get at him.
Pusha T did to Drake what Drake did to Meek Millie.
Nah.
Did Meek Mill get
He-
bodied though?
Yeah, Meek
Why
Mill got
didn't he?
bodied, buried and bodied. And
First
Drake,
of all,
Drake
what was
had
the
to bring him
song?
back
What
to
was the
song?
back to
No.
back.
Casket.
Give me.
He was done when he did the Undertaker beat, and I thought he was about to go off, and it was trash. Then
did
Drake
have
said,
a
"Look, well,
beef.
let me go back to back on you real quick."
Oh, that's
he
what
been
it
back-
was.
he been back to back
Back to back was just
Yeah.
one of them.
Charged Up was Drake's first
Charged
one.
up and back to now.
But back to back to back. I don't want to hear about this.
See, that's the
Drake went to the
difference.
grave and brought him
That's
back.
the
Tell them that
difference.
they better as friends.
That's the difference. But you get look.
He said
You
that
see what he
energy
did with Meek
force
Mill.
there.
You see what he did with Meek Mill, right? So you got the capability of going back, but Pusha T took it to a level that he was uncomfortable with going again.
Yep.
Like they said, the diss he had was going to start shit. So point blank,
I think he should have did it. He should have did it. He should have did
I
it.
think
dropped it.
He shoulda did it.
I'm just the mindset of it. I would rather hear.
We
two
know you're
sides
gonna go
of it
back.
until we hear Drake's response. I mean,
He
Push
don't
is
have
going to
one,
be the
man.
guy that just pretty
He
much.
don't have one. It's too much time on one body.
He not going back. He not going back. He lost.
Like you
He
said,
lost.
he signed the biggest deal to be the highest
Yeah.
paid artist or whatever. No, he doing that. He's still selling
Yeah,
out shows.
get your money.
It didn't do nothing to him.
He's still going out there and doing
Yeah.
his thing.
Get your money. Yeah.
They
They do not. They do not. Like as far as like status wise.
it did something. It did something.
What it do?
He won't say Pusha T again.
Nope.
Man.
He
Oh,
won't say,
no.
He
Push
dissed him in church showdown.
Push be catching shots in a lot of songs since that.
subliminal ones.
He
though,
just
right?
hasn't put out a full blown
He
diss
will
track.
not.
He won't say his
I bet
name.
you he won't.
He won't say his
I bet
name.
you he won't. He gonna act like it never happened.
He won't say his name.
No, he be talking. He said something in the joint with
Until
Harlow.
Drake got to respond.
When he put out a solo song that's dedicated just to that, yeah, he got.
I mean, but if he puts out a solo song, you're gonna be like, oh, why he bringing up old stuff now?
Yeah,
I
and
don't-
then-
you know,
and then-
it will be old
get
stuff
by-
now.
I mean, I think that time has passed.
You know
It's too
what?
much.
This whole thing would be like.
And he got beat up, man. Everybody get beat up every once in a while.
This may be one of the things where it's like old Kumo, what is it, LL Cool J doing I'm Bad. When he sat and waited, was it about a year or something other when he did that?
It's
one?
been more. It's
It was a
been
minute when
like.
he did
It's
that.
been
and
like.
then when Nas did Ether, he didn't respond right away. Because
But
remember,
it's been years. Though.
he had like let his mom had passed away.
Yeah.
He was dealing with
but
that
it's
and
been
all that.
years.
But see, I feel like all that, it was like a different time. Like it wasn't social media where everybody wanted instant
he not coming
response,
back.
instant gratification.
No,
that was back
we
when.
was waiting. We was.
I mean,
waiting.
we was waiting, but you didn't have everybody online talking about it. Like
Because
you talking
if
about
you
with
think
Didn't
about
Drake
them.
say something about Pusha T first?
no, Pusha's always
No.
Yeah, Pusha T always been trying to bait him.
Pusha's
But
been
Drake
shooting
came
shots.
out with something.
No, Pusha
No.
T always
Drake
been,
came out with a song. Yes,
nah,
he did.
no,
He
it was
did.
Push.
He
Push was
did.
always trying to bait him into that.
Push said
Drake
something
said
on that
something about
infrared.
Kanye and said something about Pusha on a song.
No, he didn't.
No, that was after.
I think that was after.
Push had infrared first.
And then Drake did
his
two birds
response
in one
was-
stone.
That was the
Kid Cudi.
that was Cuddy, and that was what's the name? I think that was Cuddy and Joe. But can we talk about how much rap beef Drake has actually been in?
A lot.
Like I don't think he gets credit for as many rap beefs he's been in
I
and
only,
come
How
out.
many rap beats?
I only know
lot.
Common,
Push it.
Diddy. He had the
But
beef.
Kid
D,
Cudi.
but look, Diddy, Kid Cudi,
No.
Cuddy, Diddy, Common. He had beef with Common.
over what?
He had the beef with Meek Mill.
Over Serena Williams.
No, Common that came out and said something to him. Cause that's what Drake's bar is on Stay Scheming. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about Common. That was his going back at Common.
See, I don't like when I gotta like try to figure out stuff.
Exactly
Like, just
what
give
I
me-
was getting
give-
at.
Yeah, give
That's
me,
exactly
give me
what I was
where you
getting at.
going at. Like, I
Is-
don't,
if it's
I don't
not
like
straight
subliminal
up,
stuff, yeah.
Then that's between y'all two,
Yeah.
and y'all can keep it y'all two.
Yeah.
But until one of y'all explain the whole situation in the song,
Yeah.
that's why Pusha T shit hit hard. That's
See
why
that, and I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Then I like that kind of stuff. I like when I'm listening to a song and be like, "Yo, is he talking about?"
I don't know they lies.
shit.
I don't know. I don't know
I'm
they
not,
lies.
I'm not in the know.
Well, when you know they were beefing, he says it. He says,
I didn't know they were beefing.
I didn't even know they was
though.
beefing.
Yeah,
Yeah, they, I don't know. But
If I
we
ain't,
had- we
if I
had-
ain't in the know, I don't care.
we had an hour 30, so let's
Ooh,
let's
people,
bring
y'all
this
got a
down.
lot to watch later on.
Yeah, let's bring this down to it. You gonna pull up something or what? Hold on, we'll give you a couple of seconds. Yeah, so we watching Predator 2. We at the scene where the Predator patching himself up in the old woman's bathroom. He got the little slurp juice.
Yo, when I was younger,
Oh,
I
yeah,
always
I got
thought
it.
he was cooking coke.
I like the little blue flame. And like I remember this from a child because the flame was always like a weird color.
I thought he was like cooking coke, man.
Look at
Every
that
time
lip.
I see
Wait. Look at
this movie, I
that.
just
Wait for
be
this
waiting
lip.
for him to-
Wait for this.
This is how
Yeah.
hard the Predator is. He know my man behind him. He like, I don't care. I'm still gonna fix
Nah,
it
he ain't know.
myself.
He ain't know.
Man, he got his whole arm chopped off. You know that shit hurt.
I was just waiting for him to shout that.
Just wait for this from this Danny Glover lip to start swinging.
Now, since we talking about the Predator again, like,
well, if he had a diss track for the aliens,
no, I'm gonna no.
They definitely got one for Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Right.
and they got one for Danny Glover.
Adrian Brody, he
You
got
big-
Lawrence Fishburne. It was on site when he seen him.
You a bit, you low hanging lip.
But it's like no. What I was gonna say is like if you do a modern
Too old for this shit.
if you do a modern Predator movie, where do you put him at?
A modern?
If you
In
do
Chicago.
a modern,
Film in O Block.
in the old block. Let Predator be out there tearing them up.
They got the dreads. He
man.
going out with the
Nah,
dreads.
He go to Chicago. He got to fight the Sandman or Candyman too.
Just got some top from the
crossover.
stripper.
He got to look in the mirror and say Candyman
I
for all
know.
times.
I didn't even see the new Candyman.
Nah, I think they keep it. I think they keep it in past times.
Mm-hmm.
Let the times change. Let it go to feudal Japan. If they want to go further back, let it go to
Japan will be real good.
let it go to like King
Prehistoric
Arthur.
times. Oh, King Arthur. that
You
was
know,
nice.
I think they could do definitely a good knights versus Predator type thing going.
I mean, they did that with
Even if you don't do Arthur, you could do any of the round table dudes, like a Galahad or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and let that be there how they became a knight because they went through this trial. Yeah, I can see that.
Dang, he gonna punch the whole door down though.
Yeah, they had Kevin Nash.
The
That's a
super
big
guy that comes.
motherfucker.
The,
That's a big motherfucker. Boy.
the super guy
I
that
still
comes fix
can't believe
that.
that's him.
Who? Nah, Kevin Nash was a super shredder.
the guy who played him name was Kevin Peter Hall.
Yeah, he was a big dude too.
Yeah.
Look, I sent that in the group. I was like, hey, you know who played Predator?
Super shredder.
Super Shredder.
Super shredder was Kevin Nash.
And he was in my favorite Punisher movie too.
Oh yeah, he was in that. He was the Russian that came in.
Yeah,
That fight scene.
Fucked him up.
That fight scene was great, man.
yeah. I like that. That's my favorite Predator movie.
What Punisher is that?
Thomas Lane
Tom Jane.
Tom
or
Jane.
Tom Jane. Yeah,
He just recently said that Rob Zombie and somebody else was supposed to direct the sequel, but it never got green with.
if
it.
it
So
look
he
anything
did-
like the
Thank God.
monsters,
This
no.
one, this one director.
Thank
I gotta look it up. The direct. I think he brought back interest in Power Rangers a couple years ago, but he does what they call off-brand movies, and he made a reboot of Power Rangers on YouTube. They got millions of views, but he brought back some of the original actors in it.
Oh, that's dope.
But he made it where like the Green Ranger went bad and was hunting the other Rangers.
Yeah, it got cut.
So he went
They
back
pulled
back.
it off YouTube.
Yeah, they pulled up. It got mad views. It was called Off Brand, and he did a Punisher Off Brand with Thomas Jane, and Thomas Jane was basically reprising his role.
Oh,
I do
Dirty
remember
Laundry.
about that.
Dirty Laundry,
Yeah.
and then he did one with
Yeah.
Venom with the boy from Snooky Stackhouse. What is that from?
True Blood.
True Blood. True Blood's brother, the brother Jason Stackhouse. He was Eddie Brock,
Oh.
and that shit was good.
No
I didn't
relation
see
to
that.
Jerry Stackhouse.
That shit was good. And
No,
so yeah,
True Blood I liked. I did like True Blood, man.
That was
The
good
first,
until
maybe the first 5 seasons.
but yeah,
after 5. It was
he had
terrible.
got Thomas Jane to reprise his role as Punisher in Dirty
Yeah,
Laundry.
I like Dirty Laundry. That was a good one.
Were you looking up something? I was waiting for something.
Oh, no, we was talking about the Common line.
Oh, okay.
He talking about the part where he was
Common, this Ice Cube, they was beefing. for a
yeah,
little
they
bit.
was.
bitching you.
Anything
He was
else that we want to talk about before we wrap this up?
And on a lighter note,
It bothers me when the guys get to acting like the broads. No, that's all I want to say.
okay.
But no, he goes on. It's like that was their beef. I forget
get
what
it.
started it.
I get
It
it.
might have been Serena Williams. Who knows?
Sure. I think it was
I
Serena.
feel like a lot of beef comes behind women.
true.
I think it was Serena.
Look at the
Williams.
Trojan horse.
So, are we expecting an Eminem
Hell of a
reply?
troll.
Are we expecting an Eminem
Yak for that.
I mean, it's going to come.
reply?
Might not be immediately.
Of course.
All right.
I'm
Well,
waiting for it.
It's on deck.
Well, we got 7
He break-
business
he- he-
days until-
7 business days. I give you 2 weeks at most, but 7 business days for the full effect. If you give me 2 weeks, then I gotta start deducting points.
Marshall, you're on the clock if you're
He's
watching.
dissecting 10 minutes
So
of
by
of
next
tracks
Friday-
right now.
There's no
Diss
clock.
record. Nah, it's, by next Friday we better have a diss record.
It's definitely.
But all right, let's conclude this episode. We about to get to the part in Predator 2 when we get the connection to Prey. I don't want to say it because
Yeah.
your boy ain't watch it, but
Yeah.
Sorry.
So always one. It's usually me. It's usually me who doesn't watch those.
I forgot. I literally forgot about it. I literally forgot.
Yeah, I know. I was
Yeah.
hyped when I saw that.
yeah, that's good. It was a good movie.
It's good.
But all right,
So
yeah,
I-
let's
I-
wrap this up. Let's
Hey,
wrap
look,
this
now
up.
y'all ain't got to tell me. I just seen the skull.
nah,
Nah,
man.
That's
It ain't got
not what he's
We-
talking about.
We're gonna wrap this up.
That was hard. That
On a
was
side note,
Oh, good.
I do feel like I got this sneaky suspicion that I might watch the first one and
Again,
then might have to flip that 1 and 2. I gotta watch both
we-
of them back to back.
yeah,
Nah, definitely
it's up
gotta
there.
watch
It's
this.
definitely up there. Yeah, it's definitely to me. It's better than this one.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed this. This was my first Predator movie. This is the first Predator. I didn't see Arnold Schwarzenegger until after this one.
I don't like that one.
I
But
love it.
Prey for something about it. It's something about it. either the storytelling or the simplicity and the effectiveness of how everything
It
played
was
out.
a simple story.
It was.
And it was just like fulfilling at the end of the day. And I look at that.
And they got into it so
Stop,
quick.
man.
But
Like, they got the
all right,
business
we're
so
going to
fast.
this. We're going to end this.
Y'all didn't know about Day Shift? Nobody watched Day Shift?
No, I didn't.
I forgot
We'll talk
that
about it
came
next
out.
week. I forgot it came out too. We'll talk about it next week. I'm gonna watch it this week.
I'll try to watch that.
Day
too.
Shift. Jamie
That
Foxx,
you need to watch
Vampire.
Great Man. So we can talk about
Now,
Great Man.
I heard that was bad.
I did watch it, man.
I heard it was bad.
I didn't like it.
I heard it was bad.
I didn't like it.
We'll take save for next week. Save for next week.
All right.
Yeah, Great Man,
Tri-State
yeah.
Tip Instagram.
Tiger Helly 19 Marshall, you're on the clock.
Julian Smith, Facebook.
Brian, I'm on YouTube and on the book. You know it.
I don't know why y'all waiting on me because I don't want you following me.
Selena.
He wants people to follow. him.
Chitty chitty boom boom. All right, that's it for this week.
Shitty bum bum.